morning to everyone. Good morning. Happy hump day. It is Wednesday, 7/8/2026. Yes, I'm going early a little bit today. We got rain. As you can see the background, this is what it kind of looks like outside, just rainy and yucky. Also, just know that we're going to bring you some of this stuff. If you can see the title, Europeans Celebrating the 4th of July in America, we're going to try to bring you most of that stuff. We're going to look at some and review some videos today, guys. And don't forget, this is for educational entertainment purposes only. Do not forget, this is a fair use. Also, disclaimer, yes, we know we will be showing other content from different sites, so we're going to use the Fair Use Disclaimer Act. Also, don't forget, if you want to support the channel and the streams, guys, it's going across the screen right there. I do have a dono goal. I have a transmission that's out, and well, it's around $1,500 to get it rebuilt. So that's what I got left to get. Also, don't forget to support your favorite streamers. Also, it is Wednesday. We're midway through the week. If you have any good weekend plans coming up, let me know in the comments section. Also, don't be shy. Now, if you're going to be a Ninja Turtle and hide in the shadows, that's fine. We enjoy people watching. Don't worry about it. Like I said, I decided to do the background here because this is what it's like outside at my place, rainy and just yucky. I got to ride the motorcycle yesterday. I will see if I can find the video, show you a little bit of that. Yeah, man, we're just going to hang out. We're going to do some content. If anybody comes in here I know that wants to come on the panel, you're more than welcome. Just let me know and I will send you the link. Also, do not forget this right here, guys. Ending the show early. So, what are we going to do? Oh, yes, one of my favorite actors. How you doing, everybody? Good to see you. When you come in, please hit that subscribe, like, comment. Also, let's see if I can find this video file. Excuse me there. Let's see if we can find this video file here. No, that might be a picture. I'm not for sure. Let's open it up and see if that's a video file. Yesterday was a nice day. There we go. Yeah, motorcycle there. Just having of the Harley sound. Just having that good ride, you know. Needing some wind therapy there. So wind therapy is awesome. You know what I mean? If you don't know what wind therapy is, then you just don't know. If you never rode a motorcycle, you just don't understand what wind therapy is. So, like I said, I needed some wind therapy. That's what I decided to do. Went out for a ride. So, yeah, we're going to get into this here in a minute. Guys, we've got the Europeans over here for the World Cup. They are celebrating the 4th of July. They have celebrated the 4th of July over here. We're going to check out some of the videos. You know, ones with music, we can't do it. I got hit the other day because some Bob Marley was playing in one of my videos, but it didn't give me a copyright. It just said it was limited. When I get my monetization back, it would be limited on making any money. So, yeah, we're gonna try to jump into this. Okay, like I said, these people are just
look at them.
A truly beautiful end to a beautiful trip in a beautiful country. Thank you, USA.
See, can't play the music. That's all they want to do is play music. It's really a shame. I mean, to be honest with you, people don't understand when these Europeans celebrating America would be, you know, like their first time, 4th of July. They can't believe it. You know, of course, she's trying to make a scene and make a video, you know, viral. So she's going to
4th of July.
Yep. Experiencing the 4th of July on the beach. It's nice. Let's see what he's saying.
July every year. I want to do it every year and all day, all night. It is crazy.
Be careful.
The way you guys
Love
celebrate
you.
the 4th of July is insane. The patriotism is
Do what?
They need water.
Okay. Sorry, guys. My kid is leaving to go to the orthodontist.
you guys love your country, but like you love your country.
Let's see what he says.
It is crazy. The way you guys celebrate the 4th of July is insane. The patriotism is
Quit.
so insane good. Like, you guys love your country. People know that about Americans, that like you guys love your country, but like,
Yeah, we do, buddy.
you love your country. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, and we started the day
I do
like
know what you
this. This was my outfit. This was
Heck
how we
yeah.
started, and it
Cool.
was amazing. People are yelling,
Cool
jumping
beans, dude.
early in the morning. People are running. People are being happy. People are like genuinely
Chill out.
happy. And you guys know how to celebrate this day so super well. Every one of you is just proud to be American, and you can tell
Well,
that
not every
if
one of
you
us,
celebrate
buddy.
4th of
I can
July.
tell you right now, not every one of us. And I truly wish we could replace those people with you guys. I really do. I wish we could replace those people, do an exchange program, get you patriot loving people over here, and send our blue haired libtards over there.
For sure. And in general, you can say that Americans are really proud to be American, which is fair because the country is insane.
Why
and
do
so
you guys
good.
start this? As soon as I go live, you
But
guys, you
the
cats
4th of
want to
July
start.
is a whole different world and a whole different experience. It is so awesome.
It
The
is.
4th of July, I haven't seen anyone dressed in USA attire.
You ain't?
Yes, they're wearing USA attire.
Really unstandard. Imagine we put like the birthday of Germany this big everywhere. Everybody would shit on us.
Yeah, they
Smells
probably
like
would.
meat here.
It smells like freedom, America.
Smells like freedom.
I would have not guessed that this is an American diner without the sign under it.
Right.
No way I would
No
eat
way,
it,
it's
Denny's.
American.
Ugh.
You can't tell by the size. What is that large bowl over there?
It's the sphere.
I have to monetize everything. Look at that huge Doritos sign on the bowl.
You look what's behind you right now.
Is he on crack?
You never seen the spear? Yeah, I did a short with her in it. She was so
What is
amazed
that?
about she was so amazed about how big her plate of pasta was. Like she was eating and they brought her, she was in this restaurant and they brought her her food and she had this plate of pasta and she's like, what the world, this is crazy. Like, how in the world do you give such a big size? Like, this is why they're skinny. A lot of them are skinny, the Europeans and Germans and all that. That's why they're healthier than Americans, man. Americans have an eating problem, and these companies know it. They just make. These restaurants know it. Feed us. They overfeed us with chemicals and frozen foods and all that junk. And look at American people, the size of us compared to these people. I mean, she's not like skinny rails, but she has a good fit. Nice set of hoo-hoos, and her eyes are a little big, but she has more of a rounded face, kind of a bigger forehead. Her, the optics are really I don't know, skinny little hands and fingers. I bet she's got little feet too.
That's as big as you. Put it next to you.
Wir haben noch einen Knall. The 4th of July, I haven't seen.
Settle down. Hey, Ozzy, get over here. Settle down.
Okay, so I'm here in America celebrating America's birthday. 250th birthday. Check this out. Whoa, look at all the horses. 4th of July goes crazy.
Yeah, welcome in, everybody. Make
Wow,
sure you
this
hit that
is insane
subscribe,
to
like,
see.
comment when
Everyone's
you
out here
come in.
camping,
Don't forget
sitting
the
around,
channel.
watching the parade. This is truly patriotic. Happy birthday, America.
Happy birthday. Here's my
Okay,
buddy.
so I'm here in America
Here's my buddy,
celebrating
Ozzy,
America's
guys.
birthday.
Here's my buddy. He's here with me this morning. Say hi. Here's my buddy. This is Ozzy, guys. Say hi. Yeah, he's a good little buddy. He's a good little boy. What are you doing, bud? Okay, there you go. Go play with Sissy. So, I hope everybody's good this morning. It is Hot Day, Wednesday. I am in Florida, and what I've seen Throwing the candy in the water. Hey, you two quit.
different the boats, the floats for every American thing.
This is
So
funny.
I have just come back from the parade for the 4th of July. I am in Florida, and what I have seen was absolutely crazy. First of all, they are just throwing the candy in the water out into the street. I saw a child, a small girl, be hit in the face with a water bottle. She started crying. There is no way that this is allowed, but it was so cool, so fun. They just started spraying the water out into the open, like from a fire truck or something. I will show a video. There was a woman in front of me. Thank God I was not at the front of the line, and she's soaking wet. And everything was so American. Everyone was wearing the red, white, and the blue. And they had the different the boats, the floats for every American thing you can imagine. The Democrats, the Republicans, the Department for Mosquitoes. They have that in Florida. I had no
Yes,
idea.
they do,
We need that
because
in Germany.
mosquitoes
They had the veterans,
are
the car
everywhere.
dealerships.
When I lived there,
they had
they would go
the
around
boat
and
for
spray
everything. In the music, it
trucks.
honestly, many of the time, it was not even American music. I heard Black Sabbath and many rock and roll bands.
It's a rock,
Like,
buddy. Black
it
Sabbath
was
is
very
American.
entertaining.
It's,
It was quite
he
the
may be
experience.
from
I
another
have to
country,
say,
but he's
the
a
American
famous
Pride was
American,
wirklich something to experience. Also, I have just come back
Yes,
from
he
the
is.
parade for
They
the
are
4th
from
of
a different
July.
country.
I am
But
in
how
Florida.
long? How
and what
long
I
has
have
he
seen
been?
was
How long has Black Sabbath Ozzy had been in America, bro? Like seriously, like
8 years, and this is my first 4th of July. I'm freaking excited.
bro.
I'm
To
gonna
me,
figure out
Ozzy
what to wear.
is
This is the
a
best I can do.
American. He may not be
Information,
by
age,
blood
but
and
it's got the right
heritage,
colors.
but
Outfit number 1.
he's lived in America for many, many years. His music is legendary here.
French plate. It is the best breakfast you'll ever have. Tell me you're American without telling me you're American.
You never look so beautiful.
I can't believe you're leaving tomorrow.
But we don't sound like you when we say
He's
y'all.
leaving me alone with the kids for 5 days while he goes to London.
This is
Huh.
what 4th of July breakfast looks like. And this is the best
So that's a
breakfast
healthy
in the world.
breakfast. Yes,
Party
that's a
time.
good
We
breakfast.
have a new matching outfit.
Party essentials and my kind of cocktail.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. Demo music.
I'm thinking strawberry lovers, but I always get that. So maybe grandma's apple pie? I'll do strawberry lovers, please.
Strawberry lovers, yes. It's good.
That's mine. I love.
Yes, 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 yes. Strawberry lovers. I love strawberries.
Experiences America's biggest 4th of July. Now, a lot of you guys
React
have
to
sent me this
British
video
couple
saying,
experiencing America's biggest 4th of July. Yes, I like this couple. This is James and Sienna or whatever. They're over here now. They're trying to move over here. I'm not for sure if they have yet. I know they really fell in love with America. I know they brought her mom this trip this time. They brought her mother to America.
I need to check this out, and I'm loving their outfits right now, so really can't wait to get into this. Before we do, appreciate if you guys can hit that subscribe button. Yeah, let's see how Americans are celebrating 4th of July.
We are locked and loaded, ready for the 4th of July.
Yeah,
baby.
Let's
Elderly
Oh, would they just let you on the parade?
We have nothing like this in the UK at all.
That car's gonna fly away.
No. What is going on? They're not actually going to fly the car, are they? Are they going to fly? Are they going to use the car as a helicopter?
No, there's not.
What do you mean?
America, baby!
Yeah.
God bless America, baby. Good morning, Americans.
Okay, a lot's going to happen in this video. I see why you guys wanted me to check this out.
It is 8.
Georgia wants one of the hats. We to come out of a 4th of July special of WWE.
This guy's a James.
Bro's looking like a wrestler, man.
I believe he's a bodybuilder as well. He competes in bodybuilding.
Oh, that's
competition.
sick.
I don't think I would
He's
be
got a
wearing
hot
cowboy
bag.
boots with shorts. That's just me, and I'm an American. I'm country. I live in the country.
Gonna be a crazy.
I live in a country, and I don't think I'd even dress like that. I mean, I love America. Don't get me wrong. I love the flag. But I would not put boots on with shorts unless it really called for it. You know, I have wore my riding boots, which are a little bit above the ankle boots, but not cowboy boots with shorts. But they're more of a sole of a flatter sole, cushion sole. They're not a cowboy boot sole. So.
Day. Happy birthday, America. 250 years
Love
of
it.
independence.
Love it. From
this
us.
parade is looking jam-packed. I'm going to show you some bit in a second. Woo! Here we go then.
Hey, loads of cars.
This is looking
Is this like the lineup?
absolutely crazy.
Now we have to skip through a little bit because these guys are on YouTube
tree
and
is-
they are monetized. So.
There's a side-by-side. Should we take that one?
Yeah, those side by sides are normal.
Right,
We have a place over here every weekend, man. They just come from everywhere out of town. But you see them, they're legitly, they ride on the road. The police don't say nothing. Of course, they have headlights and all that stuff. And you'll just see them riding right off the main road up into the woods in the mountains. And they have riding places over here. And you'll see tons of them on the road. And that's what they do. They ride and they'll take off up a dirt road in a mountain and they'll go ride for the whole weekend. They camp and do all that good stuff. So, it is what it is. It's fun. If you've never been in one,
I'm seeing like
real good
trucks and cars on the back of trucks and cars. Like this truck, right? This car right here, right? I know it's got the American flags. Does it have some sort of meaning? Does that make sense? For like,
What do you
I know
mean?
you celebrate Independence Day, so, or maybe you're just parading a load of American things. Like
yeah,
what
they do
makes
that.
America American, right?
Some people just put
Do you know
up.
what I'm saying?
Some people do
Well, I know the theme.
yeah, man. Some
theme
people just do
things.
themes, like when they do side by sides, or it's just like a car, painting a car, or maybe doing a wrap around their side by side. They might get a certain design or paint job. They just love the country, and a lot of people will do it for like a theme, like American flag or like flame job or whatever for wrapping their vehicles. They'll do it just to stand out when they're out in public. And then some people do it for organizations. They'll put their companies on it, and they'll do it for just parades. They have vehicles just for parades, and then they'll do a wrap around it. And it's not a paint job; it's a wrap. It's like that plastic wrap, and they wrap their cars in whatever designs they want.
Right. It's like, for example, the statue of the bald eagle.
nice.
Is
Is that going to come off?
And that,
I washed it.
Oh,
yeah,
Imagine.
so he's painted it on. That's
although it looks pretty good.
Yeah, you should keep
It looks very unique. I
Colored
haven't
it
seen a
on.
Cybertruck
Wow.
like this before. That eagle is very impressive. How long
Yeah,
did that
so
take
he's
her?
put the American symbols and the eagle and everything on the
Ah,
Is that it?
Locked in.
And now you're
Through
seeing
that. An hour and a
come
half.
out and people are
I could
doing
never do that in my
color.
wildest dreams.
Mirror
Like a
image.
pigeon if I did it.
Oh,
I heard it. It didn't even look like a pig.
like I said, we have to
These
skip through a little
vehicles right
bit.
here are
They
so
are
cool,
monetized.
man.
This is the most American thing I've ever seen.
So cool.
This is the most American thing I've ever seen. This is unreal. Look at this Mustang. No. Look at this old. Look at this old school Mustang.
Where? Oh,
Oh wow.
I'm just thinking about
That is
old
gorgeous.
movies.
That is gorgeous.
Welcome on in, guys. Hit that subscribe
Even the
button.
police
Come in.
trucks are decorated.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at the wheels. That looks amazing. Oh, there's a Hummer down there. There's a Hummer down there.
This is so cool,
Let's go and have a
man.
look at the Hummer.
There's a Hummer. There's a Hummer. It's amazing how
Look
they
at
get
the
so
Hummer, baby.
excited
What's
over
behind
That
the
is
Hummer?
a vehicle, ain't it? It's like
This is crazy,
something
right?
to see people get excited over vehicles.
This is going.
Like
this
I
is
get
so
excited
busy.
over vehicles.
There's
I
people
get
everywhere. They
excited
got a
over
boat. They got a boat. Of
classic
course they do.
muscle cars.
Where you putting the boat?
Bells.
Wow.
One of my favorites.
Look at that
69
drone. Hang on a
Pontiac
second.
Steel Judge. Like,
Look at that drone.
and one of my other most
wait,
favorite
it's a,
cars is
oh, that's a
69 Volkswagen
drone. It's
Beetle,
not.
4-speed.
Oh, it's not gonna actually fly the car. Right. Is it just on top of the car for transport
Man, it's
until it
probably
flies
just
in
a
the sky?
design. A lot of people do.
Look at that.
People practicing. Man, this is crazy. No, there's not. There's horses. They've got horses going on. That is
Yeah,
crazy.
man. Horses is a normal thing in America. You come to my town and see a parade, you'll see real mules, not no donkey. I mean mules that's bigger than horses. And they're pulling buggies and wagons with people. We have mule pulls, we have everything. We have probably 30 to 40 different horse camping grounds, riding places here where I live. It's amazing. Go out, rent a horse for all day, ride horses. If that's what you're into, which is fun.
Yeah, it's just gonna be you can parade anything just to represent
I've rode my Harley in parades before. Yeah, I've done that.
America, right?
Yep.
I don't like doing it because it gets so hot. I have an air-cooled motor, so if you're going to ride your Harley in a parade, you need some kind of cool motor. They do make them now where they do have water cooled. So, but my Harley is it's a 07. So it's air cooled. So it's not really, it doesn't do good in parade. It's not good, because you're just a stop and go. So unless you're in like a huge parade, a city that just continues, the parade just is a constant move.
This is unreal. This is unreal.
so
Look at this
cool.
red truck.
Yeah, I'm early.
Shauna,
I'm usually
there's a
going
pink
live
truck. Your
around
favorite, girl.
11 or noon.
What?
I'm a couple of
That's
What about the pink
badass.
one?
Oh no, I like the big red
You love
one.
pink. I know you love pink. That is beautiful.
Look at
That
that.
is beautiful. But look at this pink one.
The pink one isn't lifted up high enough.
Oh, there you go. Shauna's got a complaint about the pink truck.
She's
if anyone
American.
who owns the pink truck watches this YouTube video, Shauna says it needs to be lifted.
She's been in America far too long now. She's like, yo, the truck ain't big enough, man.
Here.
Meanwhile, in the UK, it'd be the biggest vehicle.
Okay.
So we're be like here at the back. So you can be.
Yeah, I mean,
So we can just get a seat and chill.
Get started.
It started.
a lot
Guys,
of
the
people,
parade has
let's say, being British, holiday for the state here in July. Yeah, it's beautiful. I love it. I love fireworks. These people are like, what? These Americans are singing, Yes, we love singing national anthem and beautiful. Yep. This one, I already seen this one. She likes it. Britain and America getting to experience the 4th of July was amazing, they said. We know there's music in this one. I mean, there's a DJ right there.
So we have arrived in real America.
Okay, so I'm here in
Stupid ass music. But would that not be awesome, seeing a satellite picture of the fireworks over the United States? Where in the world could a man get a? That's what they should have done. That's what they should have done. That's what they should have done, guys. They should have. Let me get that disclaimer off. Sorry. That's what they should have done. They should have done a satellite image over the United States during the 4th of July. Can you imagine the colors and done like a satellite, like a video recording? I think that'd have been pretty cool to do that. What do y'all think? Wouldn't that be cool? Would that not be awesome? Is to do a satellite image over the United States during the 4th of July fireworks? I mean, honestly, like, I think that would have been pretty nice. I think that would have been pretty cool to see. They keep saying we got so many damn satellites in space. Where are they at? Why ain't they doing that? Huh? I mean, wouldn't that be true? Wouldn't that be true, though? Wouldn't that be true? I mean, wouldn't that be true, though, to do a satellite image recording of the United States during fireworks over the 4th of July? That would be pretty wild, wouldn't it, guys? My buddies, they're back here sleeping. They're back here sleeping. Sorry, I was trying to get me a water, guys. Apologize for that. Let's see what we're doing here. Yeah, we can't play the music. They always want to do the music. For some reason, TikTok, they love music. They love music. I don't get it. They think it makes their video better, I guess. I don't think so. I've seen a lot of people request to take the music out of the videos, you know. See, music. That's all they want to do is music. Let's see what they're saying.
Where to begin with this one? Let's talk about my experience of the 4th of July as a Brit. Yesterday was the most American day I've ever experienced, and I'm still not fully convinced it actually happened. So I woke up with a coffee, and within about 30 seconds, a stranger had swapped it for a Bud Light. I don't know if that was hospitality or an initiation ceremony. In Britain, a neighbour might borrow your lawnmower. In America, they look at you and think, that man needs a beer before breakfast. Then we went to a fair, and I dunked the king. Now, as a Brit, I don't think HR back home is going to be too pleased with that one. Then I signed the Declaration of Independence.
Oh, shit.
Imagine explaining that to my ancestors. 250 years later, and another Brit's gone over there and signed it. Then the night finished in the most American way possible, setting off our own fireworks. For the first time ever, may I add. And yes, we ran away, all right? But look, in every American film I've ever watched, Americans light the fuse and start sprinting. I just assumed that was...
I think the short that I have shared with this guy on it, I think it's maybe 1 million views now, if I'm not mistaken. We'll check it out.
It's the official procedure. Turns out Americans don't panic. Brits just hear one hiss and suddenly we're qualifying for the Olympic 100 meters. But what was special is everywhere we went all day, people just said happy 4th. And I had never heard that before in my life. Everyone was smiling. Everyone wanted to enjoy the day. Back home, if somebody smiled at me, I'm immediately checking if my wallet's still there. I will genuinely never forget experiencing
That's
a 250.
That's sad. If that is true, that is sad. Like if somebody smiles at you, you immediately, curious why. I mean, come on, man, that's crazy.
50th, 4th of July. America, you are absolutely mental. And I mean that as the biggest compliment possible. Thank you for letting this confused Brit be a part of it. Happy 4th. Wow. I don't even know where to begin with this one. let's talk about my experience of the 4th of July as a Brit. Yesterday was the most American day I've ever experienced, and I'm still not fully convinced it actually happened. So I woke up with a coffee, and within about 30 seconds, a stranger had swapped it for a Bud Light.
Amazing.
I don't know if that was hospitality or an initiation ceremony. In Britain, a neighbour might borrow your lawnmower. That man needs a beer before breakfast.
It's crazy.
European tourists are currently in the US because of the World Cup, and let me tell you this as a fellow European who lives in the US.
Yes, all our Walmarts look like that during the 4th of July.
Not normal. I actually had to laugh so hard when I realized
like
about the timing of things, that when people come here for the first time, because this is literally the image what Europeans have of the US.
Yeah, they celebrate.
But it's just because of the 4th of July celebrations, and also because of the 250th birthday. But yeah, let me tell you this.
Yep.
To all Europeans, it's just the timing of things. Americans are not that crazy. Just a little bit. Not that crazy.
Yeah, and it's true. So we celebrate.
Europeans that are here for the World Cup are like, this is the most patriotic country ever. I've never seen anything like it. Meanwhile, Americans are like, patriotism is dead. Nobody cares about this country anymore. And that's not true. So many of us cared so deeply about this country. We just got some bugs to figure out, just like, anybody else. But like, if you guys think you've seen patriotism, just wait till tonight. This is how we do No Kings. I love how all the Europeans that are here for the World Cup.
I do too. I think a lot of people don't understand.
Everyone's out here playing volleyball, living the American dream. Check it out. Guys, that is so insane to me. There's a serious game going on right now.
I'm serious. Like, why is that insane? Do you guys do nothing over there? I mean, do you guys not like do anything fun in your countries? Like, seriously, like that's bullshit. Because I know people that ride motorcycles over there. They travel. They do all kinds of stuff. So I think a lot of these people are just either they don't live around beaches or they're mind blown or something ain't right. Because I'm telling you right now, guys, I don't care what anybody says. I'm telling you right now, it can't be that fucking boring over there in these other countries.
That's a serious match. Happy 4th of July.
I mean, if you don't see, yes, you may not have volleyball. I get it. You may not have volleyball over there, but you got beaches. I'm sure you got lakes and rivers and places.
Negli Stati Uniti, e posso dire che è stata veramente un'esperienza che ricorderò per sempre. L'atmosfera è stata molto diversa come me l'ero immaginata. Avevamo ovunque bandiere bianche, persone vestite di rosso, bianco, musica e tantissima.
I can't understand her anyways, but they're line dancing. This is country right here. This is somewhere in a town that looks like mountains above, probably Midwest or something. I would say probably in the Midwest. This is a nice sight. Yeah. They're line dancing. Oh, look here. Here's another parade. Small town parades. This might be, yeah. Let's see. Probably Pennsylvania or somewhere. I don't know. Dakotas or. I'd like to know. Wonder where it's at. No comments on this. Only 96 likes. 3 saves. Let's see. She's got 1,776 followers. Or I think that's what it said. 95,000 likes. Yeah. 1,776 followers. That's fucking awesome. Is that not crazy? She's got 1,776 followers. And they're amazed why people throw candy and stuff out. Look, there's a lawnmower. There's a parade vehicle there. Now, this is the kind of parades you see in my town, too, my small town. Little parades like this. Old classic cars, muscle cars, wagon cars, mules with wagons, horses. Yes, the people throw candy. You'll see convertibles come by with the homecoming queen and like the beauty pageant girls and all that, sitting in different people's vehicles in their convertibles, and they throw candy out and they wave at all the little kids and stuff, and it's pretty neat. Yeah, see that old car? Yeah, we have stuff like that in my town. I actually did a live stream a while back in my town. We had a parade. It's on Facebook though. I did it on my Facebook account. Oh, the sun's starting to pop out a little bit. That's nice. I don't care. A bit.
They're giving us their drum line. They're going to show us. No pressure, guys. No pressure. Thousands of people are going to see it. Yeah, but the sun's on this side. The sun's on this side.
Yeah, Mike. I love the way they're dressed, though.
Come on, guys. They're playing just for.
I love the way the band is.
Oh yeah, the energy.
Yeah, the way the band is. Okay, let's see.
And we're just throwing axes while we're moving.
On the back of the truck. You can't do this in the UK. They'll be like, no, get down.
There'll be too many rules, too many regulations. This is amazing, man. This is amazing. I love America.
I don't think they're acting, man. I really don't. This couple came over here and visited for like 3 months. Traveled all over the damn place, just about every state, if not every state. Here's what's crazy. It's not crazy. It's fun. I truly believe this couple is
brigade wagon, man. This is we're actually cruising.
I truly believe they really do love this country. I believe this is not fake. I do not believe that they're putting on fake shit for their channels and Instagram and YouTube. Because I'll tell you why. Because they came over here, started a channel over here. He already had a channel of his bodybuilding stuff, I believe. They came over here, they started a YouTube channel to travel America, like just their experiences. So I believe this is all real. I believe it's real. That's beautiful. And can't play the music. That looks like Nashville, Tennessee. Yep, that's Nashville. Been there, done that. So they have some cool places. That's Riverfront. They'll do fireworks off of River. See, there's the Batman building there in Nashville. We call it the Batman building because it's got the big spikes, looks like Batman ears. This is called Riverfront. They're on they're not on Riverfront. They're probably on Second Avenue or First Avenue. People go down to the people go down to the river. They call it Riverfront. The boats down there, or the barges, they put on the firework displays. Pretty freaking, yeah, it's nice. They do a real good job of Riverfront down there in Nashville. I've been there in person years ago. See, they have to play music and everything. It's quite ridiculous, though. Like, how do you not even just show the fireworks, bro? Like, just show your video. You don't have to put music in it. Yes, TikTok will automatically put music in videos if you don't watch it. And I know a lot of people want that because they feel like, oh, if we got music, it's a further reach, you know. Nothing says, here's one comment, it says, nothing says America like some Red 40 and fast food. Happy 4th to you, my favorite influencer and content creator, baddie. Who is she? She's got 4,594 followers. No niche, just vibes. Here to support all the baddies. Okay, so she's probably got a bad attitude. She thinks she's a baddie. Man, kick rocks. Okay, let's see what this does.
Sorry about that.
British guy in an American July.
And it's bizarre. Oh my God. You get to so much.
See, they put the music in there and turn it down low. Hello, can you go? Hello, hello. It's all right. I'm like 2 hours usually earlier than when I'm usually live. So, yes, they got music in it. I'm not going to play it with music, guys. Just not going to do it. See, music. Look at this dude. Yes, this is the British coming. This is America. You'll be back. Fucking music. Okay, we don't want the music. Look at that. That is Riverfront. That is what it's like. This is exactly what it's like. Packed, just like New York City. This is no lie right here, guys. This is what it truly looks like when you're in Nashville on 4th of July. Look at all those people. And they are shooting. This is 2nd Avenue right here. It's called 2nd Avenue. How do I know all this? Because I grew up there. Well, I grew up in that housing projects, but, you know, I've been there many times. It's called Riverfront. They shoot fire. Gorgeous. Beautiful. There's the Batman building. See the Batman building? That's what we call the Batman building right there. To the left. Right there. See it? It's got the two big spikes with the ears. It looks like it's just what they call it, the Batman building. The skyline is nice.
Wait.
A couple of Americans celebrating. Yes, they're Britons, whatever you want to call them. Yes.
Kiss.
Here for the celebration.
Yes. Good.
Good.
Very good.
He is.
Good.
I guess he's
Wow.
European, whatever. So, one.
Damn! No way.
Europeans walk around Newport Beach.
What the hell?
We got some.
This is crazy.
Wow. Y'all not have over there?
No
Some of these
way.
people would come with that. If you're a foreigner, if you're from
I've
Europe,
never seen any that many
you guys
people
don't have.
as this. That's crazy. Oh my
You
god.
can't tell me you guys don't
Damn.
have some sport or something on the beaches, man. See, this is ridiculous. This is what they want. TikTok wants you to sing.
And why so many people say Independence Day.
Music. It's a shame. That's all they want to do is put music in the videos. Yes, Mike. Good day.
Φτάσουν την ανεξαρτησία τους,
See, music.
Have a parade.
Music. And then I have to make this live stream private if I play any kind of music or anything. See, look, safe to say the Europeans are enjoying it. They're rowing. World Cup 2026. Pretty interesting. Things I want to experience in America. Pulling up. Scrolling. Sidewalks. Come on, man. You guys. Yeah, I don't want to experience Target. Target sucks. Okay. This is things they want to experience in America. All this shit is bad for you. Now, we're not saying it's not good. It's good food. It's good sweets. It's tasty, but it's not healthy. None of it is. Not even the pretzels. They're not even healthy. You know, or the crackers, the Cheez-It crackers, all this stuff. It all looks good. It tastes good, but it's not healthy. So, yes, now that is a good meal. That's a Thanksgiving meal. So I guess they want to experience Christmas, decorations. So, football games. Walmart. Big Ass Jim. Clip this. StreamYard. Things I want to experience in America is Irish. Big neighborhoods with the same big houses. Yeah, they're all the same. Well, what it is see this one here across the street's the same. This one over here is across the street's the same. What they'll do is they'll build this, and then 3 to 4 houses down, they'll put the same one, or every other one, they'll put the same design cookie cutter. Trust me, you do not want to experience this. This is not living. You don't want neighbors up your business. I've lived in neighborhoods like this. I could not do it. I just couldn't do it. Everybody is nosy. I just don't. I'm at that age where I've lived out where I live in the country, and I love the peace. I love knowing that nobody's coming on my property. I don't have to worry about a fence line. I don't have to worry about some asshole, not mowing his yard or none of that stuff. I don't have to worry about that anymore, So that's why I enjoy not worrying about a neighborhood, because I could care less.
Let's talk about weird things Americans have done to me on the 4th
Talk
of
about
July.
weird things.
As a British person,
She's got a cute little accent.
last year I came here and we went to like a house.
Not really about blonde-headed women, though. I don't care for blondes.
And obviously, like teenagers, because I was a teenager, they burnt the
Not that they look bad. It's not my thing. I'm a dark-haired guy. I like dark-haired women.
People love to tell me, how does that L feel?
Okay, young lady. Let's
That
go
weird
back,
things
'cause
Americans have done.
I want to hear this, but I like the voice. The voice is kind of sexy, cute, cute and sexy at the same time. That little voice. I love accents.
Done to me on the 4th of July as a British person living in America. The first year I came here and we went to like a house party and it had parents. Key thing here.
It wasn't a pineapple party now, was it, young lady? It wasn't a pineapple, was it? Was it a pineapple party? Or was it an old 70s Tupperware party? Was they really Tupperware parties? I mean, honestly, can we ask that now since it's over with? Were they really Tupperware parties or were they just, pineapple parties back then? I think they were really Tupperware parties because my mother has some good Tupperware, man. Growing up as a kid, we had some indestructible Tupperware. They don't make it like that anymore. They really don't.
Parents and obviously like teenagers, because I was a teenager, they burnt the British flag in front of me. The adults, not the kids, the adults. That was one of the years. Another one of the years, people love to tell me, how does that L feel? How does it feel to take an L? First of all,
Take an L
wasn't
for
there.
what?
Wouldn't know how that L felt.
Exactly.
It's not something we
She wasn't there
celebrate.
250
Like
years
the 4th
ago.
of July, obviously, for obvious
Ridiculous.
reasons. We also don't really learn about it. So when I came to America is when I learned about it. Another year I choked on a hot dog and my husband was like, this is the best way for you to go. If there was any way
my
for you to
Lord.
go, it would be on the
Choke
4th of
on a
July
hot dog?
choking on a
Really?
hot dog. Like imagine the headlines to that. Which I try not to think about.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Britain
every
lady
year it's
chokes on a hot
wild.
dog.
They also have worn
Nah,
like, the
nah,
Queen's
celebrate the
mask,
4th of
obviously
July.
when the
That
Queen
would
was
be
alive,
fucked
and
up.
imitated
That would be
Queen
crazy.
around me. I
A
just
British
get a lot of snarky
lady
comments. Those are
chokes
always
on
my
a
favorite. But the
hot
British
dog on the
flag
4th of July
and the
shooting
Queen one has
fireworks.
had to be the
That would be a
weirdest
crazy
so
way to
far.
go.
Let's talk about weird things.
Oh my God, stupid ass music. Yes, the Royal Air Force. Huh. UK's Royal Air Force flew over New York City in celebration of our independence from them. Yep. See, ain't that cool? We can still celebrate the other countries like that and get along with it, and we can do things
to July
to honor
Oh my God,
the
America's
Europeans. I mean, seriously, like,
Are you kidding me?
isn't
I
it
don't
wild
think
that
the
we
European-
can do that? We can celebrate,
The sheer amount of fireworks that are
and
launched
we
into our
can,
airspace.
give
Like
them
they're
honor
already
too.
freaking out
We can give the
about
Brits and
Wendy's,
the
Buc-ee's, and
Europeans,
Ranch.
their credit, their flowers.
There's surely going to be some bombs bursting in there. Let me tell you that, dude. The 250th anniversary.
Baby. Let's see.
Pond Pals. When we tell you that
Pond
we're excited
Pals.
that you're going to be here
Pond
for July
Pals.
4th,
Yes, across
we are
the
not
pond.
talking about the fireworks show that the city is putting on. Most of us don't even go to those. Now, for those of you that are especially in Texas, we have warehouses
Pals. That's
that
when you
open
write
up and sell
letters to
fireworks. That
people
stuff
and
that
they
the
write 'em
city
back to
puts
you in
off, we
prison.
can buy most of that. So what we do is we pick ground zero,
I
which
like
is
her
usually
gray
some
hair.
friend's
It
house out in
kind
the
of works
country.
for her, man. She's not
and
that
everybody
old.
brings alcohol.
I don't care what you say. The gray hair looks good. The silver hair, I don't know about you guys, but which do you think she should have dyed back into brown or blonde? Like, she's not that like real pretty. She's got some distinctive features, like her nose is real pointy, longish. Not trying to critique her, but I'm just saying, like, she's not a bad looking woman at that. I don't know how old she is. I don't think she's old enough to have gray hair. I think she dyes it.
And food.
See?
And shows up with a truck bed.
She's got a crink in her eyebrows coming down for her nose along. Her lips are kind of, as long as she don't put injections, if those are real, they're nice and firm and puffy. I like those. But her hands tell me she's a worker. Look at the increases in her fingers and her palms and her thumb. that will tell you she closes her hands a lot. Like when people smile and laugh a lot, they get the crow's feet, they get the, the little wrinkles in the cheeks and stuff. That tells me that they laugh or they talk a lot, or they're, as they get older, they work a lot with their hands. She's got the wrinkles. She looks like she's probably about in her mid 40s, maybe. And that's not bad. I'm in my mid 40s as well. And I've got rough hands. I've got cuts on them where I work, and I have to, do certain things. And sorry, I shouldn't be critiquing.
Full of fireworks, because we're feral children.
Let's see what she
We
said.
can buy most of that. So what we do is we pick ground zero, which is usually some friend's house out in the country.
Yeah.
And everybody brings alcohol and food.
We don't do
and
alcohol.
shows up with a truck bed full of fireworks. Because
We don't
we're
do
feral.
alcohol. Most of my family will come to my house because we have the bigger property, the grounds. We love to grill. I love to cook out and grill. I've got the big flat Blackstone burners. I think it holds like 56 or 58 burgers at one time. It's a nice one. My wife got it for me for a gift. Let's see. Yeah, we do Easter here. We hold Easter. Now, when it comes to Thanksgiving and Christmas, we go to my mother's. We'll do it at my mother's. Christmas, we'll get up and do Christmas here just with, the kids and me. Well, my kids are bigger now, but we still do it just personal, us four. And then, we'll go to my mother's for dinner or something like that. Usually that's how we do it.
Children with adult money. And because we're Texans and we love anything fire or that goes boom, if you add color to it, like fireworks, you add color. Oh my God. Yes. Best day ever. And you can absolutely guarantee that we're going to take Roman candles that shoot colored fireballs and pretend to be wizards.
Baby's asleep?
That's just going to happen.
No,
just
can't see my
just
baby.
go with it.
They're asleep.
You also have to remember that Texans shoot tannerite for fun on a Tuesday. Okay, that's
Yeah.
kind of like a small
crap.
C4. So imagine how bad we are with our fireworks. Okay, we'll take all different kinds of fireworks and duct tape them together and light it. Just
We'll
to see
take
what
different
happens.
bottle rockets
Okay.
and tape them together.
So that's
and
the
shoot 'em all
July
off
4th
at
we're
once,
talking
'cause they'll be
about.
different. We'll
And
put
if you
different
don't
ones
have one to
together.
go to,
What we do, we put the different screamers, not the little bitty bottle rockets. I'm talking about the big. That's like this big. Some's got the little pointy cone on top. Some don't. Some do the color lights. Some just whistlers. They whistle and we'll put 4 or 5 of those together, and that's what we do. We'll wrap some. Actually, we don't put duct tape. We actually put the painting tape. The green. We have green. We'll put it around a couple of times, and it holds a good painter's tape. And we'll run the torch underneath to make sure they're all lit at once. And it's actually pretty cool to watch them all take off like 4 or 5 at one time. It's nice. And then you get the different experience. You get the different big bottle rockets that blow up different colors and they whistle and they'll do different things. So remember that, guys. And also, if you put a Roman candle upside down in the middle, or you can do it upward, but if you put it upside down, a Roman candle upside down around 4 big bottle rockets and tape it, and then you light them, that Roman candle will keep pushing as those bottle rockets take off. That Roman candle will, what a Roman candle is, right? And when it shoots that first one, it will take those bottle rockets, trust me, high as crap. But when the bottle rockets blow and go, the Roman candle will keep shooting up. And trust me, it's awesome. You should do it in a place, in a parking lot where nothing will burn. Don't do it around a house or a field,
Like somebody's house. Literally just ask. Literally just ask. I mean, just be like, hey, who's somebody's house, that I can go, see, play fireworks, bonfire, whatever. You're gonna, especially if you're in a crowded area, you're gonna get 10 invites, right?
Really.
We are very much Southern hospitality, more the merrier. Stranger's a friend we haven't met yet. But I really hope a lot of you get to experience the true July 4th.
Yeah.
Which is in somebody's backyard where we are drunk, because why not alcohol and explosives? Why not? I mean, you know,
says, "Where
that's a
we're
good
from."
time right there for a Texan. Hell yeah, best day ever. But anyway, I hope you're able to experience it, and just please be careful. Some of these are very powerful fireworks. But you know, I do hope you'll find some place to go and have a good time and play with fireworks and get to see how we celebrate July 4th in the South. Okay, Pond Pals.
Sorry.
When we tell you that we're excited that you're going to be...
Sorry, I'm trying to figure something out. I'm just trying to figure some stuff out. If you need to be... is the poll... This poll... Is that for... I'm looking for the polls. Let's see. Did you hit? Let's see. Where is the polls at, guys? I know it's the one that's in the widgets. That's to start a poll. I wanted a chat poll. Like, I wanted to do the chat poll. How do you do the chat poll? Do you still have to be monetized to do the chat poll? Or can you do it? I thought you could do, no, you may have to have the live stream monetized. Okay. I think that's what it is. You have to be live on the, or monetized on that. And I'm working on it, guys. I'm trying to get my.
Oh my God. They said it was a birthday party.
Huh?
Hi, Keen.
Happy 4th of July.
Oh my God.
50th.
Oh my God. Just say it.
Kick your ass.
I bet there's music.
Aircraft from all across the world who came by to celebrate America's 250th anniversary. This right here is the Royal Air Force's Red Arrow, doing an American flag, and then, of course, red, white, and blue in beautiful formation. In this video here, you're seeing the backbone of the
I love it when other countries celebrate us and say, you know, we give you your flowers, man. You kicked our butt. You said you wasn't going to, you know, have a king or queen. You were going to be independent. And we give you props for that.
Air Force, the B-2 Spirit, the
Yes,
B-1
the
Bow.
B-2, yeah, those are nice.
And the B-52
B-1
Strato
Bone and the
Fortress, all
B-52.
flying together. This is a beautiful shot.
Yeah, that's nice. That is.
And of course, you have to have the Blue Angels for July 4th. They were doing multiple
Those are
formations
big
throughout the
time,
entire day, flying over the
time
Hudson.
flyers there. The Blue Angels are historic, man.
We then saw the French Air Force
French.
stop by and do
Ain't
some
that
red,
something?
white, and blue. This was honestly probably the largest international air show we've had in New York
Yeah.
City in many, many
And
years.
these other countries come
And to
in
finish it
and
out,
do
of
this
course,
red,
we
white,
had
and
the American flag being flown over the Hudson.
That's nice. That is
Look at
something,
New York.
guys. That's awesome to see other countries celebrate, you know, show respect. And then there was the one that they did all the big ships, you know, the British ships.
What is she doing? Oh my God.
Blowing bubbles.
Are you freaking kidding me? What the hell
She
are
snorkeled.
you doing? Are you serious? Oh, Lord have mercy.
That's another blonde in a Jeep. Oh my God. These damn girls in these Jeeps. I had a Jeep. Let me tell you, I had one of the best Jeeps. I had the 95, the Sahara edition. It was green. Oh man, I loved it, but I sold it eventually. I loved it. It was green with the brown soft top. Man, I love that Jeep. And trust me, I'm 6'2". It wasn't real difficult for me to fit in the 90s Jeeps. My brother had a CJ7 red one. It was awesome. Them older Jeep. But these newer Jeeps I have been in, and I can't even get my knees are hitting the steering wheel. They're awful. I would not buy a new Jeep for nothing. I don't understand the damn ducks. Why do they always want to put the ducks in the dash? It's like, oh, we're just collecting ducks, you know. And then this is what I hate the most. We see these Jeeps and I'm in East Tennessee. I'm in the country, guys. Okay, we got a lot of Jeep clubs that come and go mudding and shit. That's fine. That's what you do with a 4-wheel drive. But when you have stickers on it that says Salt Life and this, beach life, really, dude, you're in the woods. You're in the country. You're born and raised in the country. There's nothing about you that's salt life. You may have visited the beach once or twice on vacation, but you don't live the salt life. You live the mud life. So stop putting stickers. I hate that worse than anything. It's for when people put stickers on their Jeeps that say salty life or salt life. I'm like, dude, you're like 16 hours from a beach. Do you understand that? Like, you're not going to a salt ocean beach. You're in the mountains, okay? Stay in the mountains. Stop that shit. Music. Look at her. She looks like she's a gyptard. No, she's got good energy, but she looks too old to be doing that shit. I guess not. You're only as old as you feel, right? I do like the sunglasses, though, or the glasses. They're not sunglasses. They're just glasses. You can order them off Amazon for like $5 or something, probably. Yeah, we're going to look at, here's the couple. Yes, James and let's see how many followers they got on TikTok. 255,000, man.
In the best way possible. Actually, the start of the day was quite tame. We were around lots of families, there was lots of barbecuing going on.
Lots of kids around as well.
But then as the day started to progress, we saw.
I don't know.
Got more wild.
They keep saying they're moving to the United States. I don't know what state. I would think they'd probably be in the Midwest, Ohio, Oklahoma, somewhere out there. I would suggest for them to come to a red state like the South. Come to the South, move to Florida if you like to be on beaches and visit parks. Tennessee. I wouldn't recommend Georgia. I don't care for Georgia. It's not bad. It's not what I would live if I came here. If I was from a different country, I would definitely move to like Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, somewhere like that. I wouldn't be in Georgia or Alabama. That's just me. Nothing against those states. I don't care for those states. They're like in the middle of the good places, in my opinion.
Then guys on guys, like, it was crazy. She was like dragging her in the sea, dragging her in the lake.
Yeah, it
by
was
her hair.
crazy.
Such amazing vibes. Like, everyone you walk past, happy 4th of July, happy 4th of July, everywhere you go.
Everyone comes together.
Everybody, that's it. Everybody really comes together.
Yeah, and it's just happy, generally happy.
And I got fake arrested.
Oh yeah. We'll insert the video here now.
Yeah, we'll insert the video.
I didn't mean to do this.
What have you done?
Oh no!
What have you done?
I've been having too much fun on the 4th of July. I want freedom for this guy.
It was such a good day, man. We're definitely going to be back here.
You can find one of those.
I've heard it's even bigger next year. Why is that? Why is
It's
the 4th
fun
of
for
July
them
bigger
if
next year?
they participate like that. You can find usually
Our
a pretty
honest opinion about the 4th
pretty
of
good,
July, and this was
reasonable person like that, man.
I'm from Denmark, okay?
Denmark,
So I have a little quiz for you guys. Why do we celebrate Independence Day today?
We celebrate Independence Day because.
Come on, blonde.
That's all you, girl.
We're America. God almighty. This is what gives us a bad name.
Why do you celebrate?
Females like this.
You're free from what?
And this is where the dumb blonde comes from. And it's not really a dumb blonde thing. It's just a dumb thing. People are uneducated. Like, they care more about, and I get it. If you're only learning it for like a week in 3rd grade or some shit about America, you're not going to remember it when you get older. College students, just like these people here, I don't know if they're college. They kind of look the age of college. It's a shame when they answer questions like this, and they just can't answer them. Why are we celebrating 4th of July?
No,
And they can't be freedom over Independence Day when we fought the
what
British.
exactly are we celebrating today?
America, freedom.
America, okay. And if anybody knows here, what are we celebrating today?
For our liberties, freedoms, yes.
I got just 3 things to say.
Oh my Lord, dude. Like, put some clothes on, bro. how the 4th of July sounds to Europeans. Yeah, probably. Damn music. Music. Don't be doing that. Stop it. Stop it. That's a beautiful sight.
Batty man, there's about 12 men on that yacht. There's no birds. There's no birds. Oh, you've got 0 birds on your yacht. You've got 0 birds. You're all batty man.
Aye, Mike. Yeah.
Why do we celebrate? You know?
Don't even know. Dude, come on, man. I hate these dumb videos like this. Here we got to put some music, make it look like we're really cool in America, man. Oh, here. I'll tell you something. Go to things to say. That's like the #1 freaking sound. Like, you know, not a song, but that's the #1 music thing that they put in their videos right now. This has been the #1. I guarantee you. I don't know. I wouldn't know how to do a poll on that. Like to ask and see if what's the #1. It'd have to be close with the #1 meme, you know, sound, I guess, with that. And, you know, yes, I don't understand how they just can't get over us peeing on the beach. Us being on the beach is, see, more music. I don't get it. Like, do you guys not go to the beach? Do you guys really not go to the beach?
Americans give America a bad rep. Apparently, Independence Day, the 4th of July.
It says only Americans celebrate July the 4th. This reply says most celebrated holiday in the world is Independence Day from England. Huh. We know they do. I know a lot of people now. Well, let me restate. Allegedly, a lot of countries like, you know, Canada and different countries, Europe, like a lot of them, like, run their countries similar to our, you know, Declaration of Independence or Bill of Rights. You know, they follow suit almost. It's not 100%, but they do take things out of it, is what I've heard. And they run. If you can, if you know that, if you know the answer, if you know the truth, why, you know, do they do that? Let me know in the comments, please. Let's see what the comment over here says. I never said July 4th. I said Independence Day. It's a different day in every country, they said. So now they want to argue with them and say, is reading illegal in England? Ha ha. I'm British, this comment says. Vin, that's not what the OP said. It was never about the 4th of July. It was about independence from Britain in general, which, yeah, is correct. Okay, so the comment they left was most celebrated holiday in the world is independence from England. So Vin267 that left the comment is right. They never, excuse me, they never said the 4th of July. It was just about independence from Britain. Now, do the Brits, do they celebrate their independence from us? Like, why would they celebrate breaking, you know, us beating them and kicking their butt in war and saying we're going to be a free nation, you're not going to be controlling us? Why would they celebrate that unless they don't want to be like America? Something is not right. The most celebrated holiday is independence from us on account of us, you know, controlling 1/4 of the planet at one point. Just to make maths easier, let's pretend population or equal spread. Okay, across countries, 1/4 of the world population is around 2 billion. So 2 billion people celebrate independence from UK in one, okay, from another, in one way or another. They meant to say that is definitely up there and near the top of holidays celebrated is what they're trying to explain to this chick. She still hasn't taken this down. Laugh out loud. The UK education system is rose bent over. Okay. Kyla said, I can't tell if y'all are rage baiting or misunderstanding, but okay, comment is saying everyone celebrates American independence. They're saying that countries all over the world celebrate their own Independence Day from the British. That's more probably accurate. The ones that broke off from Britain, yes, they probably do celebrate their own independence. Does school exist in the UK? Some of these comments are like, but the US is not the only country who has an Independence Day from England, they're saying. Almost every country has some version of an Independence Day. The original post was correct, honey. Exactly.
Is the most celebrated holiday in the world, which is just factually incorrect. It might feel like the most celebrated.
Then what is
holiday
your most celebrated holiday, young lady?
Its cultural importance. I don't understand
Her
why
eyebrows
Americans
are really
get
too high up.
upset when English people are like, we don't really know much about the American Revolution. Because we have a lot more history than you.
This one says, did you seriously look at
have you ever heard of Christmas?
most celebrated holiday? Okay.
Christmas is celebrated by 2 billion. 2 billion people.
Yeah, so is this rage bait, you think? Is that comment right? Are they rage baiting?
Wide by
Is she
approximately
rage baiting?
160 countries. I know this because I
Or
just
is she
looked
just
it
trying
up.
to drop facts? Lady, you look like you're still trying to live in the 80s with these little hair bow things you got hanging up here. Because you do look a little.
Obviously, not everybody celebrates Christmas. It is traditionally a Christian holiday. But even people who are not
Christmas is a Christmas holiday. Christmas was made up.
Christian celebrate the festive
The
season.
guy that actually was the real Saint Nick, actually, or the meaning, I think he gave like something. It was like, I forget what it was. I'd have to look it up again.
Often there are other traditions that can come into play as well. Hanukkah, for example. Then you've got New Year's Day, New Year's Eve. That is the sort of second biggest celebration. I think actually New Year's Day should probably be bigger than Christmas because cultural diversity. 1st of January is the 1st of January around the world. Not everyone celebrates Christmas. But yeah, if you go and Google the most celebrated holiday in the world, Google is your friend. 4th of July.
Well, what is it then, young
Really
lady?
far down the list, like really far. And I'm sorry if this upsets you. I'm not saying it to be mean. Facts are facts.
I could care
But I
less
can
what you
understand, and maybe what you meant was that for you, Independence Day is the most.
That was the comment, you dummy.
celebration, and I understand.
How do you not know that?
People are really.
Oh my God, lady, you're an idiot.
July. Although I did have a 4th of July in Houston, Texas, and it was
4th of
very
July
fun,
may
and
be
I
down
really
the
liked it.
list, but the original comment, yes, the original comment said most celebrated holiday in the world is Independence Day from England. It never said most celebrated holiday was the 4th of July. You're ignorant. The blonde, the dye has soaked into your brain.
Apparently.
Stupid music. Why do you play?
National anthem.
Can't even play it. YouTube wants to strike you for everything. Come on, YouTube, do better. And what's crazy is I pay for YouTube, like premium and stuff. You can't even show the music, the videos and the music on you that's on YouTube. You can't even like restream it because they'll hit you for copyright. Is that not crazy? Like, how do you hit somebody for copyright when it's already on there? Like, nothing really makes sense on YouTube. Yep, exactly what you hear. Yep, music, exactly what you hear. First time migrant, spending your first time 4th of July in America. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Other countries celebrate the 4th of July. Why? They might celebrate independence. That says France. They celebrate independence. They're not. I don't know, like that. That's a weird question. It's not weird. It's just it's a question need answered by these other country people. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that these other countries are celebrating? Yes, Japan. They're celebrating. They're probably celebrating in Japan. Yes, they did have Donald Trump and their lady, their whatever she is over there, prime minister or president, whatever that they call her. Yes, she loves Trump. Australia is celebrating their red, white, and blue, but their flag, I believe, is red, white, and blue as well. Their independence. Do they have an independence from England, from Britain and all that too? I guess maybe not. I don't know. Huh? That's some nice fireworks though. Clip that, StreamYard. Clip it. Clip it. Clip it. I hope everybody's doing good on a Wednesday. Do not forget, support the channels, support the people you enjoy watching, brings you the content you enjoy watching. I mean, I don't do the drama stuff, so you're not going to hear a lot of drama from me unless it's like critiquing not another YouTuber. I don't do that. I have no business doing that. No one's done anything to me. So I'm just saying, if you want to criticize me, you will get criticized back. Trust me, I believe I can burn your ass a lot worse. I don't have anything to hide. My shit's out there. I like to review stuff. I like to critique, other things. Videos, hot topics, culture, stuff like that. I don't get into the drama section. I might hang out and say hi to certain people in these in the areas over there, but I do not get into that. That's just not what I do. I have no reason to dislike anyone. I'm not going to tell someone else that they can or can't hang out with anyone or shouldn't be anywhere, and I don't expect anyone else to tell me. Trust me. Yep, exactly. Celebrating the 4th of July. There you go. European in America for the World Cup, watching Americans celebrate the 4th. Aha! That's funny. Is that not funny? I don't know about funny. That was a good movie, though, even though I don't care for Tom Hanks anymore. He still did some good movies. The movie Big, Grown Up, was a good movie. That was a good one. So, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that Tom Hanks sold out, or is he part of the little rings, the Hollywood rings? What do y'all think? What do you guys think? Let me know. I don't know. I think it's all goofy.
To say.
See, that same fucking quote, that same meme song, or whatever you want to call it. I wouldn't call it a song. I would say it's the same meme. Yes, look there. Here, let's just remove that for a second. Oh yeah, there's one of my favorite actors. This guy can do anything. And the freaking Edward Zurich, the director, the writer, Edward Zurich's movies with Brad Pitt in them, like Meet Joe Black. You got A River Runs Through It. Legends of the Fall. I mean, come on, guys. Yes, if you can't understand the themes of those music, the point and the premise and the things behind it, I think that's one of the best movies I think he ever made was Legends of the Fall. That just told a story of a family that was it was crazy, but it was a good movie. And A River Runs Through It, that's such a great movie. That's such a great movie. That's one of my favorite movies. Is A River Runs Through It. Even though Brad Pitt dies at the end, his gambling catches up to him. But Fight Club was actually a good movie. I think it's becoming a cult classic movie. And when him and Edward Norton that was in it went to the premiere, they did their premiere thing. It tanked. They really got bad reviews. Said it's the worst movie he ever made. Blah blah blah. And then Brad Pitt actually told Edward Norton, said, "I think this was the best movie I ever made." And he believes Fight Club was the best movie he ever made. I believe it was I think it was a good one. I do. I think it was an awesome movie, good storyline behind it, all that stuff. Also, there's so many different things behind this movie. It's amazing. If you don't like it, which we can always change it, but we can always go to this because I love this guy. This guy's awesome, man. Jay, Silent Bob. This dude here. If you ever seen these movies, these are like cult classics to me. A lot of people don't like these movies. I think they're awesome though. What do y'all think? Do y'all like Jay and Silent Bob movies? I love the Jay and Silent Bob movies. What do you know? What do you know? Come on in and hit the like button, guys. Come on. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Just hit the like button. It's easy. I know y'all want to see this. That's what y'all really want to see. Isn't it? Isn't this what you're... fucking music again. What the fuck? Oh, don't cuss in your stream. You will mess it up. Do you see her eyeballs? Come on, man. That girl looked like she was dipping out of the bathtub crank. Oh, my Lord. Look at that. Ooh, we can't get it much plainer. Let's see if we can get it. Oh, my Lord. Look at the big-ass eyeballs. This is what you call, halfway middle class white chicks. Blonde. Blondes. Come on. Blondes. Sorry. I shouldn't do that. Here, let's go up to some good avatars. Let's do this one. I like the Brad Pitt. I think the Brad Pitt suits me. How dare you? See? Another meme. That's the same meme. See? I bet that's the #1 meme on TikTok on these videos. Or the other day. This silly. They don't even look like. Look at that. I love that beach. The way it's secluded with the mountains coming around. Oh, yeah. That's nice. India Menzel sings the national anthem. And she's old, ain't she? Look at the wrinkles and shit in her face, and her nose. Ugh, I bet. Here's another song. Please dress appropriate. My parents will be there. Yeah. Hi. Didn't say don't drink, did they? Average mom. I was going to say average middle-aged mom.
Because of an unfortunate virus. But
yes,
this is how we spent 4th of July.
Average middle-aged mom. She's pushed out a puppy or two. Her hips has got wide. She wears these damn sundress, long dresses, skirts, dresses, whatever you want to call it, a dress. Because her hips and everything, you can tell by her arms are cheeky. She's done popped out 1 or 2 kids, puppies, I say. Thought she was all cheerleady pretty in high school, and now she's fat and she runs around still thinking she's better than everybody.
As an American family living in Madrid. Unfortunately, half the family had to miss out because of an unfortunate virus. But Charlie and I took advantage and had a girls' night and 4th of July celebration with some American friends living in Madrid. It's super important for me that my kids
I would like to
get the
visit Madrid.
experience.
I want to talk to Mike 23. Mike 23, if you're out there, come here. Come hit her. I would love to discuss some of your travels, man. I would love to discuss some of the foods, the places you've been. I'm going to turn my camera on for this, Mike. You understand? I want to discuss some of the culture, some of the stuff that you have experienced. Honestly, I do, man. I love different places. I definitely want to talk to you about these places you've been. I don't know where you've been, but I definitely want to discuss them. I would love to travel more than I have.
Of those being celebrating 4th of July. So we went to my friend's house and look how cute.
See, look, their friends in Madrid even celebrating the 4th of July. So the last videos we watched where they said they don't celebrate it is a lie, unless they're just doing it for her family, because they want to make her feel comfortable, like at home, you know. Madrid, let's see.
She is with her balloon decorations, her windmills.
Yep.
Charlie was loving it. She put out a baby pool. We had a full-on American barbecue with hot dogs.
See, this is what pisses me off. This is where I think some of these people lie, the Europeans and the Brits. Now, I know it's probably different, but here, they come over here and they're like, we've never experienced Texas barbecue. Oh, my God, I fell in love with barbecue. These people are in Madrid, and they still have barbecue. They're still doing barbecue with buns. Okay, so tell me, is it all satire videos that these people come over here? Not all of them. I don't believe all of them are. I know a lot of these foreigners and people that's come over here for the World Cup, all these visitors, you know, a lot of these visitors have never experienced barbecue and things over here like this. I get it. But you're going to tell me you don't have barbecue over there? But right here in Madrid, these people have barbecue?
Fruit salad. And
now, you may not have the same seasonings and stuff like that we do, but it looks like the same thing. Fruit salad, strawberries, peaches, pineapples. You got corn on the cob. Now, how can you sit and tell me you've never eaten the food that we eat when in Madrid here, it may just be different. I know it's different countries, but this is a country. There's barbecue. It does, you know, it looks good, man. The corn on the cob, the hamburger buns, all that stuff, mustard, you know, stuff like that looks the same.
Even apple pie. We did some
pie, see? But also, she could go over there if she's American, and maybe she just knows how to cook the American food. Maybe some of these people don't.
Small fireworks and sparklers on the porch. Charlie was laughing and she thought it was so funny. And I think she was also a little scared at the same time. And of course, it wouldn't be a 4th of July celebration if we didn't end the night dancing to Party in the USA.
Great.
We went home after that to take care of our sick brother and get a good night's sleep.
My oldest daughter is named Marley.
This is how we spent.
After Bob Marley, of course. And then my middle daughter is Bailey with not a Y. See? Completely different, Mike. The songs are ridiculous. Some of the best looking mornings, look up before just in your cup. Love the fireworks, man. I love them. They're just fun. They just get you, like, you get in that mood, you know. I don't know, for me it lightens my spirit. It's like, yes, I'm a kid again, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know if you know what I mean. Can you understand? No, I don't care for drinking, so I don't care about that. Music, stupid. More music. This is a low town girl living in a high town, uptown, or I should say an uptown girl that's came from the low town, and she thinks she's, you know, all that and all that good stuff. Let's see.
Americans.
Music. The same damn mean song. He looks like he's out in Arizona, Texas, maybe. Old Western looking town. Yeah. We have one of those here in East Tennessee. Your face is freaking round, lady. Your kids' faces will be fat and cheeky. Yep. Hi, I'm more music. Oh my God. What is wrong with TikTok? What is wrong with TikTok, guys? My babies are sleeping. I wish you could see my babies. I wish you guys could see my babies. My babies are sleeping.
In America, I do not know as a Scottish
he's
person.
got good structures. Look, he's got an ugly nose, but he's got some really blue eyes. He's got a good chin, but the cheekbones are not matching up, in my opinion.
My first time celebrating the 4th of July, so we'll see what happens. I have no idea what to expect.
Where's your other video then? Why didn't you put it up? Look at this one. Fat, middle-aged mom, the nosy gossip neighborhood woman, doesn't stay out of everybody's business. Yeah. Get rid of that. Dorky ass husband. Probably works in some kind of tech or something. They've got 2 or 3 kids. Let's see. Yeah, look at his hair. I mean, you can tell this dude's like using her hairspray and shit, you know. I just got a beep. Somebody coming in my background. Somebody coming up. No. 4th
of July to the people that celebrate it. Am I being hypocritical by
navigating the 4th of July?
But not like fully celebrating it, but like embracing the culture that we live in.
My babies are sleeping.
I'm hosting a party.
Have you seen my babies?
But like, I'm not going to, I don't know. I'm just having some friends over, American friends, and we're just going to hang out, have a grill out,
maybe you
go in the pool, and just, I'm also going to play darts. I
just
think
celebrating and drinking.
Do a Brit versus America.
Not your face full of food.
Darts, American in darts.
Eat us
just
down.
This once and for all. What do you think?
I'm not being judgmental. I'm just critiquing.
I'm not that good at darts.
You're not that good at darts.
But has anyone else experienced this that have moved over to America, feeling a little bit awkward? Also, I did mention this to an American or a Texan man, because I'm a big fan of Texan men, as in they're just polite. I said this and he said, no, we're happy to have you.
I bet you
you're welcome here.
In the cowboy hat.
I thought, oh, that's nice. Nice to be nice. But anyway,
it is
let me know.
Nice to be nice. Why not be nice? There's no reason to be hateful. Okay. Every European doing what? Wait a minute. What did I say? Every European doing the World Cup in America right now. Maybe not. I don't think every. This is that same blonde chick from the other short. Yeah. I'll say that's, yeah. She's doing a satire video. Like, yeah, the creator. Yeah. Like, come on. Get that rag off your head and celebrate. Yay! Big crowds. Watch her. Yep. Didn't that like bull run over there in Italy or wherever, France or wherever it takes place, didn't it start the other day where they throw all the tomatoes and shit and they do ranch dressing? Yep. This is a satire video. This is funny. She did good creating content like this. That's fun. That's funny. This guy, James.
The 4th of July.
God, their language
approaching.
For
me and old Sharifu, we are going to be spending it here in America. We are thrilled. But I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't really know like what the 4th of July is all about. Like, what is
well, it's just about celebrating. Instead, you know, like they celebrate, they put shrimp on the bobby down under. You know, we're going to go to the outback, mate, and we're going to put some shrimp on the bobby. The kangaroos are going to fight each other, mate. Because montes como nato como manisquintas no que chicken bacalahantes como nato como antes. Matas o manate que hablamos on hold que no. Bujna barito barato.
About and what do you guys generally get
language,
up to
by
on
the way.
4th of July?
I created.
Is it just a massive party, or do you guys like to all meet up with your families and?
Well, it depends on who you say.
Dinner, Or is it just
that is depending on who you ask. Some people like me, I like to celebrate with my family. I'm in a small country town. We'll go to the local parade. Now, some people like to go out to, like you've seen in Nashville. Some people like to go to the big cities and they like to celebrate with thousands of people. They like to watch big firework displays. Then they'll go home, celebrate by themselves, maybe shoot some fireworks with their family. A lot of people like to go to the lake. A lot of people like to get on their houseboats and their boats, and they go. And I know up here we have a big lake, and the lake people, the marina shoots fireworks off. So a lot of people like to boat and camp overnight and at the lake, and they get on their houseboats and all their boats, and they love to be out in the water and they watch the firework displays. There's a lot of different celebrations, though. That's the thing. That's the beautiful thing about America. We are free to do these different things what we want. And then some people like me, we just sit at home. We do cookout. We have family over. We roast marshmallows and s'mores on the fire pit. We shoot fireworks. We just want to be around family. And that's what I did. So, it just depends on really who you are and what kind of celebration you enjoy. And then some people like to go to the bars and they celebrate with their friends at a bar and get drunk all night. That's just what people do.
Eat crazy hoo-ha, flags everywhere, fireworks, partying. Like, what goes on? What's the gist? Someone explain it to me. And all those grey hairs I can see on the end of my beard. Shauna?
Yeah, I can too. I see mine.
Oh my god! But yeah, please explain the 4th of July to me. We're super excited to spend it here. But what goes down, man? Let us know, man. We're going to be in Lake Tahoe for it.
He says "man" a lot. He says "man" a lot.
No one loves their country more than Americans love the USA.
Americans love it. Yes, we do. See, this is what I find funny. This is what I find funny right here. You listen to these people and they're saying their media is telling them their whole life that we're just in the streets fighting and, it's bad over here, not to go to America. Don't go to America. You'll get hurt or something bad happen to you. Then what I love is they come over here and they see, we're in the streets, all right. We're celebrating. We're enjoying our freedoms. We're getting along. We're not, offing everybody or each other. Well, maybe some people in certain neighborhoods, but not us. Not the normal people. Here's the thing. It's just a percentage of people that want to celebrate the 4th, and then other people want to fuck it up for them. They go and have to shoot them up and all that. That's just different. That's not the real America. That's not most America. That's just certain communities that do that.
About the 4th of July and everyone coming out to celebrate America.
Yes, we love that. We love that right there. Man, that's awesome. That's huge. That's nice.
The UK could never.
The UK could never. Why not? Why can't you you don't have to celebrate the 4th. You don't have to celebrate us. But why do you not celebrate yourself and put on a display of your theme stuff? We have the bald eagle. We love the eagle for America symbol. What is the UK symbol? I know what your flag is, but why do you not put on parades? I know you guys do it for the king and queen. You guys have all kinds of royal, parades and different things. I know that. But why do these people say the UK could never do that? Why? Y'all do stuff for the royals. Does it have to be approved, I guess, by a king and queen to do this shit? That's sad. This is exactly why we fought the Brit. This is why we celebrate our independence from you guys. It's because we have the freedom to do these things, and obviously you guys don't. You have to get it approved by a king. Exactly why America is no kings. Military peeps love that old stuff. Boy Scout, Girl Scout.
Living in America.
A lot of these Brits do live here now. So
it's 4th of July, and I am currently in Great Britain. How am I going to celebrate this wonderful?
This guy sounds like he's from Georgia or Alabama.
I got an idea.
I got an idea. Riding blue. Okay, dude, stop playing the damn music. How's he going to celebrate the 4th of July? Well, he's got the American flag shirt on. I wonder if some of these people, this is what I'd like to know. When you walk around as an American in a different country and you got the American flag on your shirt, you reckon all these people look at you different, or they know you're American probably anyways, you know, the way you speak. But, I mean, tell me you're an American without telling me you're an American in a different country, you know, like, but here's the thing. I wonder if they like, man, why is that dude wearing a flag on his shirt? You know, I mean, I don't know. This is how he's going to celebrate. What, drink a bunch of freaking caffeine or something? What did he do? Didn't make no sense, dude. Fireworks. Yes, I love those fireworks. I love fireworks. America, my boyfriend's European. Okay, European. Mine trying to comprehend the 4th of July. Okay, boyfriend's European, mind trying. Oh, her boyfriend's European mind is trying to comprehend the 4th of July. Yeah, so he doesn't understand. Look at him. That's cool to see somebody like smile like that. It's like, man, this is amazing. This is great. You know, this is wild. Where are we at? You know, this is crazy. I love it. I love it when people are like really, truly happy like that, when they see something and they're like, this is amazing. You know, I can't stand the weather today. Why does it have to rain and be rainy, 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 rainy?
The Declaration of Independence isn't the only thing getting laid on the table tonight.
Uh-oh. Did you hear that? That was funny. This is so funny.
Hey, sweetheart.
The Declaration of Independence isn't the only thing getting laid on the table tonight.
Isn't the only thing. That's fucking good. That's awesome. Let me guess. The same fucking meme over and over. How many times has that been on TikTok? How many times on TikTok has that fucking meme been used? God almighty.
Their independence.
Why can't we just get someone talking like this?
Ballpark. Take a guess.
Seriously, like.
Were you close?
Okay, what does that say? 65 countries currently celebrate their independence. Uh-oh, somebody did their research. Remember the video we watched earlier? The lady saying, we don't celebrate independence. You're crazy. Ha. 65 countries currently celebrate their independence from the United Kingdom. That's awesome. This figure makes Britain, power that granting independence to the highest number of nations globally, because these events are distributed throughout the year. And an anniversary of independence from British rule occurs somewhere in the world, roughly every 6 to 7 days. My Lord. How bad was Britain for everybody to get the fuck away from it? Britain people back then must have been really shitty. Now, I've got family from London, a little place under London. I've got some really high up people in my ancestry that my child, she ran our DNA. She did our, ancestry stuff. She showed me like generations and generations back. There's a lot of European and then Native American. Of course, when we get to America, there's a lot of, Native Americans in our family, in our bloodline, but there's a lot of different, like European, there was some German, there was some Australian, there was some really high up people. And the reason we could go back so far is because they were important people. Let's see, there were, I don't know if it was from Ireland or Scotland. I think maybe Scotland. I think we had a little bit of Scotland people blood in us.
Were you close? And people have the audacity to say that colonization, the transatlantic slave trade, do not have lasting ripple effects in our day-to-day lives today, do not have lasting ripple effects in our current systems, our political systems, our power structures, our social systems.
Why did you go political, lady?
That is fucking bullshit. We are literally celebrating our independence from Britain tomorrow, as do 40, sorry, what was the number? Oh my
65?
God. As do 65 other countries all year long. Okay.
So
you
every
cannot
week
divorce
or so, another country is
impact and
celebrating their
context
independence
from your present
Britain.
moment. And that is something that I wish people could understand when we're talking about the sensitive areas of critical race theory, colonization, racism, slavery, right? There's this white innate desire to like distance, like, oh, well, that was a long time ago. Okay, bitch, you're celebrating the 4th of July. So is fucking.
Well, it's not really called the 4th to them. It's just their independence. That's the thing where everybody's mistaking. It's not the 4th of July. It's just the independence. They're celebrating their independence from people. So I hope you guys are enjoying this. Please don't forget to support the channel, guys. You can do that through the Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. If you need the QR codes, we have the Cash App QR code, we have the Venmo, we have the PayPal. We can put the Cash App up there if you want. Let's get rid of that poll. Okay, let's see here. Let's see what we're doing. There is the Cash App. Guys, if you know anybody that wants to support streamers, feel free. $5, $10, $15, $20, $100. If you support the channel $50 or more, you will become a sponsor of the stream, and your name will go down on the post as the sponsor. So, what do you guys think of these videos? Do you like them? Don't like the music? That is cool. That is cool. France, when the Viva la France team up to throw America's 250th birthday party. Yep. Viva la France. It's pretty cool. I think there's like, what, 5 or 6 statues of liberty around the world. Leonard Skinner, one of the famous songs. Yep. Look at that. You got the Eiffel Tower. How many Eiffel Towers are around the world? 2, 3? Smaller than that, though. I think there's one in Vegas. I don't know. Yeah, Mike. This dude lives in Alabama. Yeah.
Really?
What did she say?
Happy 4th of July.
Really? I'm so done with this.
Why?
I'm so done. You know what? I'm a green card holder now.
Do you want some tea?
A green card.
I do not want some tea, thank you very much.
Happy.
Huh. A bunch more Jeeps with ducks in them, saying salty life. They live in the country, in the mountains. So funny. So funny. I think that's ridiculous. What else can we look up on TikTok? What do y'all want to look up on TikTok besides the 4th of July, guys? Let's look over here. Let's see what we can look up on TikTok here. What do you guys know? What do you guys want to look up? Let's see. Let's see if we can look up. What do y'all want to look up? Let me know what y'all want to look up. Huh. Let's see. Let's think real hard what we want to look up. Let's see if we can find some videos here. This is what we can do. We can look up some decent. Let's look up some of this stuff. Look up some of these people here. Motorcycle rallies, guys. Let's look up some rallies.
Laconia's kind of the same, but I feel like
Laconia just happened, I do believe, or it's getting ready to happen. I think it just happened. Lord. Damn, music. Why does everybody want to play music? Told you, music. Can't get away from the damn music. TikTok is full of music, guys. Sturgis chaos, yes. Inside the waters.
You can see the black marks in the middle of the road there. That's their
rally in America.
They'll line 2 bikes up and take off up this hill. And they'll use both lanes of traffic.
They'll race
straight head on into any vehicles that are up there. Right now in Beulah, we've got I don't know how many hundred bikers here, and I'm the only law enforcement presence in the area.
I think this is older.
About the next closest officers, probably about 50 miles away from here. So we're severely outnumbered.
Of course. And of course, that's a no-no. You get in trouble, go to jail for that. That's a big no-no there in the street. Unless it's permitted.
Hey, sir.
Yep.
Just to let you know, there are some other officers coming.
Yep.
And my boss wants tickets to be written for the racing, so you might want to shut her down. All right? Hey, I don't want to cause you. I'm just having fun. It's got nothing to do with me, but I'll tell them. All right. I didn't know who I should go to, but I wanted to let you guys know ahead of time. Therefore, I think
how do you write?
Come on up if you want. I went up and talked to the people that were running it. They're gonna,
how do you write somebody a
shut
ticket for just watching? That don't make no damn sense. I get it because it is dangerous.
I just wanted to wait a little bit.
You get people that don't know how to ride. You get people that think they know how to do, they know how to race. Here's the thing, though. What if they don't know how to control the bike? If they're like just a new rider, here's the thing. That bike could go sideways, come up off the ground. It could actually unalive people in the audience standing there that close to the road. This is why you always go to a permitted place to race. That's just
Don't make the same mistakes we all have made. I've been going to Sturgis for 7 years. This video, it's not my advice. I want the Sturgis veterans to help the first timers out. In the comments, what's the best ride?
Well, you got Needles Highway. That's Needles
the hole
Highway.
in the wall restaurant that everybody
You got Needles Highway. You got the Badlands. The Black Hills. You got all kinds. Man, there's so many.
What's that one hidden gem nobody talks about?
Well,
and where can somebody stay without selling a kidney? If you're a Sturgis regular, drop one below. If you're going for the first time, save this video because the comments are about to become your ultimate Sturgis guide. Going to Sturgis for the first time, don't make the same mistakes we all have made. I've been going to Sturgis for 7 years. This video, it's not my advice. I want the Sturgis veterans to help the first timers out. In the comments, what's the best ride? The hole in the wall restaurant that everybody needs to
Anonymous.
What's
Steve,
that one hidden gem nobody talks about? And where can somebody stay without selling a kidney? If you're a Sturgis regular.
Shout out to Steve for the $20 cash app. Thank you, buddy. Always just his support is what he types in, guys. Steve, thank you. Yes, music. Now, if you don't know why I'm showing this, I ride motorcycles. I've been to many rallies, Daytona, Smokeout, Chopper rallies, Tennessee rally, Myrtle Beach rally in the past. I've been to TMMR. I've been to a bunch of more music because we love music. I don't care to listen to much music when I'm riding. I enjoy everything about riding. I do have a radio and a CD player actually on my bike. So I actually have a CD player on my Harley. I got an update on Harley. Come on, guys. We need it. So if anybody's out there listening and you're done riding and you want to donate a motorcycle to a YouTube channel, I am willing and available. My motorcycle is a 08. Needs work. Also, your motorcycle would be featured in on my channel, and I give you a shout out all the time. Also, just let me say this: if someone honestly donated me a touring bike, a street glide, road glide, something like that, for my channel. I would love to do this right here. Something I would do. This is something I would do. 2 men share a Harley. Yeah, not this man. This is what I would do. If somebody ever donated me a motorcycle to my channel, I would take my 2008 Electric Glide Classic and I would donate it to a veteran that does not have a bike. But first, what I would do is I would announce it on my YouTube and all my social media platforms. I would want some companies to work with me to do the job, to fix it up, maybe repaint it, you know, give it a couple of lookovers, fix, you know, transmission slips or any primary leaks or anything like that, you know, kind of redo it, make sure it's top par 100% for a veteran. But I would love to give it away to somebody that doesn't own one. I don't want a veteran to win it or get it, and they've already got 2 or 3 bikes. If somebody was to donate a newer bike to me, like a 2020, 2019, you know, any of those areas are up or so for my channel, I would love to donate my bike. I would try to get a hold of some companies and some people I know. I do know a few people that would be willing to get me in the right contact network with some other companies. And I would love to fix my 08 Electric Glide Classic up, my Ultra Classic, I should say, not Electric, it's an Ultra Classic. I would love to get it repaint, you know, let it be fixed up and give away to a veteran and let it raise money for a veteran cause. That's what I would like to do, to give back to the veterans. If, like I said, if somebody donates me a Road Glide or Street Glide from like 2018 or 19 up for the channel, that's what I would do with my old bike. I would want to donate it, but first get it fixed up to par and then raise money for veterans and then, you know, donate it off. That's my dream, is to have a newer bike. And
now, bikers, rev your engine!
That's just me, though. I would love to give back like that. That's how I would like to give back. So I don't know about you, but that's what I'd like to do. I'd like to give back in that way. So when I wake up, Bon Jovi. That is Full Throttle Saloon there. Indian Larry statue. I forget all the other statues. Arlen, there's a bunch of different statues they made. Yes, that's Full Throttle Saloon out there. It's beautiful, South Dakota. Lone Star Rally in Texas. Yes, haven't been there, but I'd like to. Music. Black Hills, baby. In the Black Hills. Chunky, funky monkey. What is going on? Patriots claim free speech, but leader calls it really.
The bikers are already there. Have you heard that the bikers, they're going to Dearborn? After we saw the brave Americans walk into Dearborn and the way...
fuck that shit.
Motorcycle rally. If this is your first time, you might want to stop scrolling. I'm not looking for my Sturgis veterans to just watch this video. I need you to help the first timers. If someone was...
Well, I'll tell you somebody, and I don't shout out a lot of people, but I'm friends with this guy. If you really want information about Sturgis Rally, you go to Professional Monkey on YouTube. Him and his wife do videos. He's been going for 30 years, every year since he was 14. I think he said 15. They put out videos every year on YouTube. Professional Monkey, look him up. Great channel. Go over and give him a subscribe. I'm telling you right now, guys, if you want information where to stay, where to eat, what to do while you're in Sturgis, that would be the channel I would go to, or go to Bob and Tim's Excellent Adventures. They also are out there right now in Sturgis. They do some excellent videos on every rally in the country. But if you want deep information about the police and the city council and things like that, go to Bob and Tam's Excellent Adventures. They deep dive into what you can do, what you can't do, all that stuff. But now, if you want, also, like I said, if you want awesome, this is the reason I shout Professional Monkey out. He's a friend of mine. I know him personally. I've camped around him with them. Him and his wife do videos on, on that stuff of best places to eat, Sturgis, best places to stay, concerts, all that good stuff. They're putting out videos right now on YouTube. Go check them out. I would re-show his stuff, but he's monetized, so I'm not going to get copyrighted for showing his content. That is the Big Wheel Bagger competition, music competition. A lot of people don't like those people. This guy wants to get political.
Of their own.
Yes. Now, keep in mind, here's something I want you to keep in mind, guys. Keep in mind, Sturgis doesn't do a motorcycle rally. They also do like a dune bug side by side or like a rally car rally or something like that. 3-wheel rallies. They do different things. Now, the motorcycle rally lasts, I think, for 14 days, 2 weeks out there. So you got to have some money if you're going to stay for both weeks. A lot of people will go out a couple of days early, and they will ride all the places. It's the pre-rally. They'll go out there like a week before or so. They'll ride Needles Highways, all those big rides at the Badlands. They'll see the buffalo, the big bison out there. They'll go through the parks. They'll go do all that, and they'll stay for the first weekend or so, and they'll leave and go back home. Now, then you got the dedicated ones that will go out there 2-3 days ahead for the pre-rally, and they will stay all 14, 15 days of the rally. So they'll be there for maybe, 3 weeks or so. Then you got some like Bob and Tim, they go out a month or so ahead and they stay there for 2 months or so, and experience every bit of it with people there and without people there. Then you got people that will go and just stay the 2 weeks. Or then you have people that will go and just stay like the last week. Like they will miss the first week of the rally and they'll show up on the second weekend. They'll stay 7 days. And you can do whatever floats your boat, because there's different concerts. Kid Rock plays at the Buffalo Chip. You got a lot of times. All these campgrounds have musicians that play constantly, some big names, some smaller names. But there's always a concert going on. There's always music out there to be heard and places to have fun, like Glencoe. You got the Buffalo, kickstands up, Camp Great. There's tons of them, guys. There's so much stuff out there to do. You can't go wrong, Then you got Daytona. Daytona's a fun place, but it's not. It's more of a, I don't know, see your friends kind of rally. This is a riding rally here in Sturgis. See, they're kind of showing you some of the stuff. Yes, they cut the roads off. They shut them down for motorcycles only. Even the 3-wheel cars there, the douchebag cars, I call them. What are they called? What the hell are those called?
38. A small motorcycle club called the Jack Pine Gypsies.
Yep.
Organized
the rally, organized all this to go out there and camp, racing, blah, 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 hill climbing. Yep. They got hill climbing. They have everything out there. I'm going to narrate some of this for you guys and that hill climbing's fun. They have it here in Tennessee at the Loretta Lynn's TMMR, Tennessee Motorcycle Music Revival. They have a hill climb. Excellent. It's excellent. Fun to watch. If you ever get enough nerve up to do that, it's fun to do. Been there twice, this guy says. Like I said, it's just these people getting married out there. A lot of people do this. A lot of people will go out there and celebrate. They get married. They do their own thing. If you're part of the biker lifestyle, it's a real community, guys. And I'm not talking about the MC clubs and all that stuff. That's its own separate, lifestyle. I do not speak for any of those people or any of that. I'm a 99%er. I ride. I love to be, I've rode my whole life.
5% of these rallies is the individual bars that bring on the. So I started bartending in motorcycle rallies about 5 years ago, and I started out at the biggest one in the country, Sturgis, South Dakota. That one has a lot of bars that you can work at. You have to apply to the individual bars. It is not like a company that staffs 95% of these rallies is the individual bars that bring on the extra staff. I mean, that goes for bartenders, barbacks, cocktail waitresses, shot girls, security.
So she's replying to this comment. This female on here left her comment, and she's replying. She says, found this video through my FYP after thinking about seeing how to get into this side of the industry, which is bartending. She's probably meaning motorcycle lifestyle, probably. I'd love to know more about the ins and outs and how to get into this side of. If you're a licensed bartender, you have to be. You actually, when you get it, if you go to any rally and you're a bartender, you have to have your license. But here's the thing: you also, if you're going to dance on the bar out there, you go and take like an hour class. And you pay $100 and get your dance license. So if you don't, and you get caught dancing as a bartender female on the bar, you will get ticketed and cited, and the bar will get a ticket as well, I believe. So, and it's like $100. All the girls out there, bartenders, they'll just go and do it, pay the $100, get their dance license for dancing on the bar. I know it sounds silly, but you know, rules are rules. Also, you know, if you are like this girl, if you're a real bartender, you know what you're doing and you know how to make drinks, and it ain't just about making drinks and serving alcohol. If you know what you're doing as a female bartender, some of these girls make $20K in 2 weeks or 10 grand or more than that. They get tips. I mean, they make good money. If you're a good bartender, a lot of these females are veteran, like they go back year after year. Some of them are on a circuit, certain bars. I mean, it's legit jobs, man. They'll go out there and they have a job for 2 weeks. Now, a lot of these different people own other bars, like maybe in Daytona or different states and different rallies. They will hire these girls. They will travel to a lot of these bartenders now. Not every one of them, but a lot of them will travel to all these rallies. They go to every rally and they bartend, and they're hired either by the same bar, or they're hired by different bars, companies. So, and then you got the locals. You got girls that are good bartenders and great, but they needed to, hey, when the rally comes to town, they go and bartend for 2 weeks and make an extra, 10 grand, 20 grand, whatever it is they make, 5 grand, whatever. They make extra money for those 2 weeks, and that's it. Then they won't go travel. They got a regular job, they live there. They can't do what some of these girls do.
Of it, and a lot of them will have rally applications on their websites, or you can follow them on their social media pages. That's another good way to get in, especially if you have a bigger social media following. They're able to.
Yes, if you're a female, most females on TikTok and Instagram, if you're showing bikinis and pictures like that and stuff, and you're decent looking and you have a decent social media following, like she just said, you can get in that way. You start following these bars and these bartenders, and you get to talking to them, and you get linked up with the owners, and if they want to hire you. Do not lie. I will tell you one secret, and one secret will determine this. Do not lie to somebody about when they say, "Can you bartend?" Don't say, "Yes, I know how to bartend," just because you know how to open a beer and give it to somebody. That's not bartending. They need skilled bartenders, people that know how to make mixed drinks, cocktails, stuff like that. You don't need to go out there as a virgin and do not know how to make a rum and coke or a Jack and Coke. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's some dingy ass females that's young and they think, "Oh, I want to go make 20 grand, or 10 grand, and it's going to be easy." No. Ask any of these veteran bartenders at these rallies. They work constantly. They sleep. They don't have time to do the rally and ride motorcycles. They might get a couple of hours to jump on a motorcycle and ride. That's very rare. I'm telling you, these girls work. They bust their ass. Now, when they get off that night at 2, 3 in the morning, whatever it is, they get off their shift. They may go and party for an hour or two, but most of them will go and sleep. I'm telling you, I know a few of them, and they do not party. They want to make that money. They're so wore out. Trust me, You think 7 days is long for a bartender to go out there and bar? No, because it's a damn near 24/7 gig almost. It's 2 weeks. The Sturgis Rally is 2 weeks. So these girls are like really busting ass, man. They are putting in the work. They work their butts off. And that's just the way it is. If you're,
when I applied,
but that's why they make good money.
Once I hit a certain point of that.
But don't go out there as a virgin and say, I know how to bartend and don't even know how to make a Jack and Coke.
They had me send in rally attire photos. I had to send in my resume.
See, it's legit.
References.
You're not just going to show up pretty and say, "Hi, give me a job."
Yeah, she actually does know how to bartend. And
XYZ. See, you need to do what she's saying.
I just did Sturgis for like 3 years. I mean, that was my little like 10 days away from home venture. And then when I hit year 4, so 2 years ago, I kind of ventured.
Started traveling.
So some people asked if I wanted to do Daytona, and I researched the venues.
See what I mean?
Too.
I've never seen this video. See what I'm talking about? She just did the Sturgis Rally for 3 years. Made that extra money. She had experience, resume. She knows actually how to bartend. Like she said, don't show up and do not do it if you don't know how to bartend. And then it took her 4 years to get the nerve up to travel and do other rallies, which some girls it don't. Some girls will say, hell yeah, I'll go and travel. And they're younger. They're like 20, 19, or 21. You got to be 21, 22. And they will go, and they're carefree females. And I love carefree women. And they'll go and travel the circuit.
That I would prefer to work for. And I'm at Main Street Station out in
Main
Daytona.
Street Station.
Absolutely love that venue.
Daytona.
While I was working out Daytona Beach Bike Week, spring 2024, my partner, who I just met that day, and I mean, within the first hour, we knew we were going to be the best of friends. And owners from venue out in Myrtle Beach came, saw us behind the bar.
See, people see you. The owners, these people from Myrtle, like she said, Myrtle Beach, Sturgis, Daytona, different bars. Some people have some of the same bars there, like Suck Bang Blow. I think there's one there in Myrtle Beach. I think there's one, the Beaver Bar. I think they've got one in Myrtle Beach, and then Daytona. Like some of the owners own, their bars in these different places as well. So like she's saying here, they seen them, they seen how good they were. Now she's going to say, I guarantee you they offered him a job.
I actually knew my partner, and I didn't know that. And they offered her a spot back.
See?
And they were like, you two work so well together. We want to bring you guys, together back to this rally. So then I ended up
Myrtle Beach
2 months later at Myrtle Beach Bike Week. Yep. They have 2 rallies a year, just like Daytona does.
And then you got Panama City Thunder Beach Rally. They do 2 a year, one in the spring right after Daytona, and then one in the fall.
And so I did those 5 that year. And then last year, I just started getting phone calls. So, I mean, it's just kind of a spiraling process when people work next to you and they realize
she gets phone calls. From other people. Hey, this girl bartending, she's good.
They'll put their name on you,
and that's what they want. Trust me, if you own a business, you know what I'm talking about. You want somebody that's experienced. You want somebody that's going to work well, not just with others, but you want somebody that's going to keep your customers happy and spending money. That's the key.
All the people that
making money, guys.
Out at rallies, like, hey, I'm interested in expanding, and when they hear of spots, they reach out. But I definitely did my research on each rally that I wanted to work, and I looked at the venues I wanted to work at. It had to be lucrative.
I see you watching,
for
buddy.
Me to be away from home for 5 to 10 days, depending on the rally.
Now we can do Arizona bike.
What's your name? Cameron. Where are you from?
Now this guy here, he goes to Daytona. He goes everywhere. He's a motorcycle rider. He's a big time YouTuber. He's got 538,900 followers on TikTok. Cycle Drag. This is Arizona Bike Week. He goes to all the bike weeks. He goes to dirt bike.
Now, ladies.
Now he goes to like drag races. He announced that he does those, and he's actually been a commentator for motocross and drag racing and different things. This guy's got a huge channel on YouTube. Obviously, he's got a huge one here on TikTok. It's Cycle Drag. I forget his name though. I knew his name a while back. I forget his name.
This rally, is this true?
He goes to all the rallies. You can see all these videos and
cool.
stuff.
Ladies love motorcycles.
Yeah.
That is what it's all about.
Better than a woman on a motorcycle.
Hey,
You're not going to get any arguments from me. Thank you very much for being here.
Thanks, guys. Love you.
As you can see, as you can see here in the background, see that most of the motorcycle community, most of us have more common sense. Yes, we are, conservative Trump supporters. There's a lot of, that going on. There's a lot of Trump.
Thank you very much for being here.
All these rallies.
Love you.
Now, excuse me, young lady.
Look here. Ladies love Arizona Bike Week. Yep. See, there's a man even for you ladies. So if you think you're left out, you're not. So also, let's see, we got some here. Damn music. That is called almost looks like a Road King with a fairing. That's what it looks like. It is. It's a Road King with a fairing that she's on. Motorcycle rallies.
Learn something here. The only reason
not the biggest
that the feds allow these big motorcycle rallies to exist is because they are completely controlled by the feds. And they have agents all over the place that use these big rallies to gather intel. They want to see who's shaking whose hand, who's hanging out with who, which list.
Maybe they do that now because there is undercovers that's around these rallies. I will admit that. But they didn't start out that way. History tells they started out just like the history there at Sturgis, the Pappy Hoyle, all them people showed up, started camping, racing, hill climbing, and it just became, and it was only like 30, 40 of them, maybe 80 at the most, if that. And then it just grew bigger and they started doing it every year. And then like Daytona, they were racing on the beach with cars and they were racing around the street and the beach, the original track, on the beach and coming up around the street. And it just became, they started doing this year after year and putting on more stuff. More people started showing up and then it became the rallies. So, and Sturgis is older than Daytona, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Do people go on?
You got people like this guy here that does this kind of content. He's got 630,000 followers. He does this kind of content, and I get it, and I know what he's saying. I've seen many of his videos. He does deep dives and tells information and things like that about it, like he's doing here. Yes, I don't think they're controlled by the fence, but also the three-letter word group, Fed. I don't think they're controlled. I think there's undercovers. Yes, they do get information. They are local police are there. They do get the local police watch. And he's talking about, he's not discussing the 99% riders. He's discussing the other riders, the club riders.
And I know for a fact that they put bartenders and waiters into these restaurants the week before the rally. I know for a fact. Guys, you ever wonder why? You go to these rallies and you go to a restaurant, you go to a bar and the service is trash. Well, it's because you've got a Fed behind the bar, sir.
Well, either that or like this lady was explaining, people show up wanting a job and they ain't never done this shit before. It's. Oh, this looks like
they're heading for downtown Eureka. It's going to be impossible.
Eureka Springs, Arkansas. Yeah, they're trying to get there.
This is the Eureka Springs Spring Fling Rally out here. And this place is packed with bikers from all over the area. Motorcycle riders here from all over. It's been a great day. High fives, dude. It's very interesting.
A friend of mine is called Makes You Feel Travels on YouTube. Maria's Famous Headbands. Him and his wife, they go to these rallies. They go and set up their tent. They sell female and male, I guess, headbands for the women to wear, mostly for the women. There's the best headbands in the market. Trust me, if you're a female and you're riding and you put your helmet on, it does not blow off. It keeps your hair right. When you put your helmet on, it snugs your helmet to your head, basically. It will not move and shake with the wind. Trust me. Check out Maria's Famous Headbands. Tell them Ray's Moto Life sent you.
High fives.
Eli, that owns it, Eli and his wife Maria own it. great couple, very, very beautiful folks, man. They're nice, down to earth. He is a veteran. She is from, I want to say Thailand, maybe not Thailand, over Asia, over in that area, the Philippines. I think she's from the Philippines. He married her. They've been married for years and years and years. So if you're at a motorcycle rally, look up Maria's famous headband, especially like Daytona, Sturgis, Eureka Springs, places like that, Panama City, Thunder Beach Rally. Go look up Maria's famous headbands. He's there with a tent. They sell headbands. Trust me, if you think I'm not just talking about headbands to wear around, I'm talking about for the females. Go look them up. You'll see it. It's called Maria's Famous Headbands. The best ones in the business. Handmade, American made, guys. This is American made. She makes them at home herself. All the quality, everything is in it. Go look them up. They have she does the diamond ones, the glitter ones, the ones that say fuck off, whatever you want it to say. I guarantee you they've got some America 250 ones. Just go check them out. I promise you. You will not be disappointed.
Super cool. The Cat House.
Yes. The Cat House in Eureka Springs. Also, the person that does that rally the most out there is Mike. His channel on YouTube is called Riding in the Ozarks. He is a friend of mine. I've met this guy in person 2 to 3 different times. I met him in Daytona. I've met him in St. Louis, Missouri. We went up for the Cycle Showcase. Shout out Big Cycle Showcase Randy. Shout out to him. I didn't just meet him in St. Louis. I met him at Smokeout Rally as well. Tim MR as well. Nick, Knives Made by Nick out of Texas. That guy is awesome. Go look him up on Instagram, guys, and YouTube. He makes homemade knives from his forge and everything. Some of the best quality knives that you can freaking buy. Trust me, tell him Ray's Moto Life sent you. My sticker is on his side of his gas tank. He rides a chopper. Nick does all over the country. He goes to the Born Free, Texas. He goes to TMMR. Great guy. Trust me, when you see this character, he's awesome. You can tell what he does right off the bat. If you see a picture of him, he's just down to earth dude. Nick, shout out to you, buddy. Nick made knives made by Nick. Like I said, he's got my sticker on his gas tank on his chopper. He didn't have to do that, but that's what he does when he meets people. Some of the people he's met that he likes, I guess, if they got a sticker, I put mine inside my saddlebag. A lot of people see me in these different new areas and they think I'm new to YouTube, or some asshole said, yeah, your channel ain't nothing but bots. And I'm like, okay, asshole, I've been doing this for almost 7 years. I've been streaming for 6. I've been in a motorcycle community for a long, long time. I've been riding motorcycles my whole life. I've met tons of people in real life at motorcycle rallies. I've camped. I've made some of the best friends. Monkey, teacher, professional Monkey, Tom, fucking Daniel, fucking Keith Ray. I'm telling you guys, Thumper, all these people I've met, I've camped with, I love them to death. They're great people, down to earth. They're real people. You can make real friends off the internet, but I suggest you vet and you get to know who these people are, because I have met other people that I truly wished I never did. Also, when you say I got bots, you're full of shit. You're just jealous because you don't have 100 subs. I'm not one to brag about my subscribers and stuff. That's why you never hear me really saying anything about it. This is my 4th channel. Trust me, I know a lot of people. I've networked with a lot of people. I'm on 8 different social media platforms, and I don't just have 50 subscribers on Instagram. I've got almost 45K, and it's building and building. I've got millions of views over there. Facebook, I'm almost at like 22K. I'm on X, I'm on Rumble, I'm on Kick. I'm on all these platforms, guys. You can check me out over there. Trust me, at all these platforms under my name that's on here, or Instagram is under Ray's Moto Life. X, go look up my name, or Ray's Moto Life. Trust me, these people, I know these people. And like I said, huge shout out to Mike riding in the Ozarks. This guy's classic. Him and his wife, man, they're great people. They really catered to us in St. Louis. They bought us dinner one night. It was awesome. They're good people. I'm telling you, Firecracker, hi. They ride motorcycles. He does content on not just motorcycle rallies, but he actually knows people, and he does a lot of good videos on what Harley Davidson is doing, what they're coming out with, all that good stuff, guys. So if you want to learn any of that stuff, go to Mike's Riding in the Ozarks channel. Great guy, great people. Like I said, it's a different community, and I love that community. Then you got some gatekeepers and assholes that want to think that they own the community, and they can tell you what to do and where to go, and they want to try to gatekeep. And we know those Dyna bros, and we all know those bagger bros. We all know the assholes and elbows, and fuck them. You go do you. You ride a motorcycle. Don't pay attention to any of these fuckers. As long as you ain't representing something you shouldn't be, tell everybody else to kiss your ass.
Heavy dose Harley Davidson motorcycles.
Yeah, we could go to Cycle Drive TV or channel here, and I can guarantee you, I could show you tons and tons and tons of videos. Look at her. Then you got the female bike riders. You got the street riders. You got the ones that just want the clicks and views. You got, just these, that looks like a street glide or something. But then you got the crotch rocket riders, and all those. Here, let me blow the motor up because I'm an idiot. Let me blow it up because I'm an idiot. Here's Sturgis right here. This is the Buffalo Chip, guys. Out here at Sturgis. This is, yes, this guy built this, something strip club choppers or something like that. I believe it is. He sells merchandise, stuff like that, apparel. He built this motorcycle here, this trike, built a platform, and he has a woman on a pole if you've never seen it. Yes, this is Buffalo Chip. This is how big their stage and everything is. It's huge. This guy's going to come up to her and probably security, tell her not to do it while he's riding. Who knows? Some people are just assholes. Let's see what he says. I can't hear him. Is he just a fan, or is he somebody that works there? See, look. No, he's giving her money. Okay, I was going to say, buddy, don't stop a woman on a pole. You never stop a woman on a pole. Look at that. Heather in a van? Yeah, we don't care for her either. Haley, there's a big time. When you're at Sturgis, happy 4th of July. One of them? Okay, happy 4th of July.
Please, in or out of what?
No time for questions, just action. In or out.
Okay, well, then I'm out.
This is the small Kentucky Sturgis. This is called Little Sturgis in Kentucky. We actually have a pretty wild, damn near everything goes in Tennessee. Let's see, where is that place? I forget where it's at, what town it's in. It's called the Junebug Rally or Junebug Boogie Rally or Junebug Rally or something. It's on private property. I've been to it twice. Let me tell you, if you want nudity, it's private property. People do what they want. They got tattoo shop set up. You get a tattoo.
Block happens on the historic 100 block of West Broadway.
Here's something good.
Council Bluffs, Iowa does not need a whole rally map. It gives riders one historic block and lets that block do everything. Bikes on the 100 block happens on the historic 100 block of West Broadway. For 5 hours, that short downtown strip becomes motorcycles, live music, bar patios, vendors, and a block-long beer garden. It runs the third Thursday from May through September, 5 to 10 p.m. And in 2026, it came back for its 10th year. That is the whole trick. No giant fairground, no long parade route. Just one downtown block asked to hold the noise, the money, the parking, and the night.
Really?
Following Backroad Gospel is free for you, but it's our gas money. Council Bluffs, Iowa does not need a whole rally.
Council Bluffs, Iowa. See, there's a lot of local stuff in these different states that goes on that a lot of people don't know about. I didn't know about this. And a lot of, mainly, like I was saying in Tennessee, the Junebug Rally or the TMMR Rally, a lot of locals, a lot of people, there's people that will come from out of state, but it's not like, you're not going to get 200,000 people at TMMR. You're going to get maybe 50K, maybe, if that, 20K. It's the same people every year, and they're like family. Those people are great. Welcome, riders. This is Sturgis, North Dakota. or South Dakota. I'm sorry, South Dakota Sturgis. This is the rally. Can't play it because it's got music. This is some classic pictures. This thing started years, and I forget what year they're on. I forgot what number they're on. 85, 86, maybe, or something like that. So, damn semis. These are just. This is just a slide of photos somebody has taken. Their experiences, I guess. This is pretty cool. So that's, yeah, people do all kinds of artwork. That's a big old elk or deer, looks like. Let's see, Captain America, he always shows up to Daytona in Sturgis, rides his motorcycle there, the camoed out.
Look at this.
Look at this.
Look
at this. No. Look. Yeah. This is the Flamingo Rally. It's rally time, it says. I miss these days, this person says. Southern Crafter. Okay, music. Don't like music, buddy. Let's see. I think he's got some photos. Well, maybe not. Stampede at motorcycle rally. At least 19 injured. Hoo-wee. That's awful. Patrol rally. Yeah. You got some off-riders. I love the adventure riders there. I love riding in the woods. I love dirt bike riding. Yep. Sturgis Motorcycle Museum. You have a lot of stuff out there. You know, it's one of the, it is the biggest. I would say it's bigger than Daytona, in my opinion. Now, Daytona's spread out too, pretty big. So there's a lot of stuff out there to do, man. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of things you can do at Sturgis. We can also go and look. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Welcome in. If you're hiding in the shadows, be one of the people that say, I'm confident. I don't have to hide in the shadows. Let's see, Daytona. Let's see if we can put in Daytona. Da, 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 da. Let's see if we can find some Daytona Beach. Moto rallies. Yep, music. We don't want music. This is the strip. A lot of people think this is just the rally here with the bars and the strip and everybody cruises. It is not. Let me repeat. This is not just the motorcycle rally. This is just one street of the motorcycle rally. You have the Daytona 500 Raceway. You have all the the bars, which when I say bars, a lot of people get that mixed up with me thinking a lot of people think a bar, oh, we're going to go into a bar. You're not in four walls. They are outdoor bars, guys. They're outside. They have big stages, live music, vendors everywhere. They're not a bar like you would think. You have Destination Daytona, which is the Harley shop with all the vendors set up, and they do all kinds of shows there. That's where you will want to go and find a vendor for products and stuff. This main strip here, Main Street is this right here, basically for cruising and people that like to motorcycle watch. They walk the sidewalks, or they sit there and they watch people drive up and down all day and night. It's fun. Don't get me wrong. But it's not the whole rally. Remember that, guys. It's not Daytona Main Street is not Daytona Rally. There's more shows, chopper shows, events. You got Willie's Chopper Tattoo. Every Thursday of the rally, or the Thursday of the rally, does the best chopper show, in my opinion. You have something they call Black Daytona Bike Week, Black Bike Week. It's there as well. It's the second week as well. I think it's the second week. It goes on through the Daytona Rally. It's in a different part of Daytona in town. You don't have to be black. You can be white. Trust me, a lot of people go over there. They got their own main strip that they don't allow cars down. The police are over there. They shut the roads down, and it's just motorcycle riders back and forth. They're doing the same thing over there as they do here. Then you have some YouTube streamer here trying to get clicks and views. He's got millions of subscribers. I forget his name. He did this. I've seen some of his videos in the past. He's kind of just dumb, in my opinion. This is nighttime. A lot of times, if you want to watch live streams on the Daytona rally or the motorcycle rallies, go to Cycle Drag YouTube. That guy does a ton of them, live streams. Then you got the Indian dealerships, which is very far few. It's the only reason I wouldn't buy an Indian. I like Indian motorcycles. The reason I wouldn't buy one is because they don't have the dealerships. They don't have the dealerships like Harley. Harley has one every other exit, seems like, which they don't, but they have quite a bit. If you need something to do with Harley, you can get it pretty quick. If you break down on the side of the road, like I did in Georgia, headed to Daytona a couple of years back, you know, they were a mile off I was a mile from them off the exit there. I got there, they fixed my bike the next morning, got it seen to. I got back on it and went on to Florida. So Indian dealer, I would have had to try to order a part, had my bike towed somewhere, and it would have been hell on high water. I'm telling you, it would have. And I like Indian. That was an Indian. That bike is an Indian right there. Indian has good bikes right there. That's an Indian. That's their traveling. They got 2 or 3 different, you know, big time travel bikes, cruisers or baggers, whatever you want to call them. They're good looking. I think they're decent bikes. Now, like I said, I'm a Harley Davidson man. I dreamed and dreamed of owning Harley Davidson my whole life growing up. I did. From riding dirt bikes and up, I've owned dirt bike, street bike. My dream was to own Harley Davidson. Now I do. I do want a new one though, or a newish one from like 2018 and up or 19 and up or whatever. I'd take any road glide, street glide. Like I said, if you're new to this channel, subscribe. We're not just politics and talks and news. We do everything. We bring everything, culture, hot topics, stuff like this. I try to bring everything to my channel, guys. You will see some of my like I said, if you're new here, this is my 4th YouTube channel. YouTube doesn't like me so much, which it's okay. I'm trying to get back in the algorithms. I got demonetized. I'm fighting to get that back. I just got to get my watch hours back. I need about 2,000 more or so. So make sure you go watch the live streams and the videos. The shorts do not count for watch hours, but they do count for views. If you go watch them, I got to have 10 million views. I think I'm over like 2.5 million right now. I still got like 7 or 8 million to go to get that. If I want to get that instead of the watch hours, I prefer to get the watch hours. I need the watch hours. Also, like I said, I try to bring everything to my channel, and that's why I gain subscribers and views, because I'm not just an echo chamber. I do not just bring one thing, one topic to my channel. And I did that in the past, and I had a decent sized channel. It was like a 40K subs. It's dropped down to 35 something K now because YouTube has it. They own it. They run it. They won't give it back. So, some of those, of course, subscribers, you know, they followed me over here because they've been loyal for 6 years or so. There's a nice chopper. I love choppers more than anything. I'm old school, guys. I'd rather be at a 4-day chopper camp out rally than Daytona or Sturgis any day of the week, in my opinion. That's just me. I really do. I prefer to be. There's the original, you know, racing around the beach, the sand, and the street coming back. Let's see.
Handful of racers in a stretch of hard. Most people know Daytona Bike Week.
This right here is the truth behind, well, some of the truth behind Daytona.
Most people know Daytona Bike Week as the massive 10-day event it is today. Almost nobody knows it started on a beach in 1937 with a handful of racers and a stretch of hard-packed Florida sand.
See, look,
before there was a Daytona International Speedway, before there was a main street packed with 500,000 riders, there was the Daytona Beach Road Course, a circuit that ran along the beach.
And they say 500,000,
parallel
it's
inland
every
road,
bit.
connected at
500,000
each
or more.
end by tight turns through the sand.
Yep.
Racers ran it at full speed with the Atlantic Ocean literally feet from their wheels.
Yep.
The beach course ran from 1937 all the way through 1958. 2 decades of racing on one of the most extraordinary natural racetracks ever used in motorsport. The combination of hard-packed sand, ocean air, and flat-out speed produced some of the fastest and most dramatic racing of the era. When the Daytona International Speedway opened in 1959, the racing moved off the beach and onto the banked oval. But the riders kept coming to Daytona every February. The racing venue changed. The gathering did not. Today, Daytona Bike Week runs 10 days in late February and early March and draws over 500,000 riders from every state and dozens of countries. It is the oldest continuously running motorcycle rally in America, but it started on a beach with salt air and hard-packed sand and racers pushing everything they had toward a horizon that ended in the Atlantic Ocean.
Beautiful.
That is still the spirit of it.
I love being
every February, without fail. American Motorcycle Brotherhood. Some traditions start accidentally.
The end of February runs into like March.
Most people know Daytona Bike Week as
I think that's what it is. It starts at the end of February and runs into like March 6th. It's like 12 days or something like that. Couple of weeks.
Thinking I was looking at performance cars, and instead,
I think it's like 2 weeks to rally there. 12 days, 14 days, something like that. Daytona. I've been there and only stayed like a week at a time. You know, I'll stay for 3 or 4 days or whatever, and then maybe I'll go and stay for the first week, of course. Or trust me, for me. Now I can't speak for anybody else. There's a lot of people that will stay the whole 12 days. For me, there's no sense of staying for 2 weeks. They're just ain't. I prefer just to stay the first week at Daytona, show up the day before it starts or so, camp with my buddies, stay there for the first week, and that's it. See, there's Willie's
Ormond Beach.
Chopper Time Tattoo in Ormond Beach. Yes, the best chopper show there is, guys. The best chopper show there is. I promise you. Tropical Tattoo, yes, is Willie's Tropical Tattoo is the best chopper show during Daytona Bike Week. It's got some of the best classic choppers, panheads, knuckleheads, some of the coolest hardtails there is, man. This chick is a biker chick. Getting recognized on the bike has to be one of the best feelings. I've been recognized many times. A lot of people don't even realize it. Like, yeah, you ain't nobody. No, people don't know you. Yeah, okay. I've been recognized as well as people that know YouTube that know me from the motorcycle community. I've been recognized many times. I've been approached. I've gave stickers away. All kinds of stuff. That there is Daytona Bike Week 2026. This is the Broken Spoke. Then you have the Beaver Bar and all that Broken Spoke. They put on a show. You got that's the Broken Spoke. The other one was let's see. Yeah, that's the little bar out there. You got Maria's famous headbands over there. They look closed there. Yeah. So that's the one I was talking about. Well, how's everybody think adding music is going to help? Oh, he just about trashed everybody else. Son. Everybody puts music in their shit. Why? Because TikTok automatically suggests it. As soon as you put a video, TikTok will put music on it if you don't stop it, guys. Hey, she says, peace. Southern Baggers or something. That is, what's his name? The NASCAR driver. Him and his son. Basically, his family started building custom baggers or dressers, whatever you want to call them. I call them baggers, big wheels. You got big wheel baggers. You got other ones. See, he's got some big wheels. Southern Country Customs. I think that's his name, ain't it? Wallace or one of the damn NASCAR guys. I forget his name. Yeah, that's a performance bagger there. Yeah, Southern Country Customs.com. They do some cool builds. Antioquia Saloon there. Yep, you'll get all kinds of characters. You get every character you want there in Daytona. Bike Week 2026. There's what's his name. His bike, he built 2 of them. One for his son, I think, that passed away. Him and his wife there. He built 2 of them now. He has one they call. I don't know if I don't believe that's the one that he calls that. He calls. He's got a name for him. Really something. I mean, it's just wicked, man. Like, that is a wicked ass chopper. I wouldn't have it. It's got too many spikes and shit for me. I don't like that design. I don't like that kind of chopper. His other one, though, is what the hell's the name of that bike? I know it. I just can't think of it. Man, there's a old sporty chopper there. Yep. Hardtail. Honda. I forget the name of his bike. Yep. Stupid ass music. Cycle Drag. There we go. Cycle Drag. He does. I'm telling you, man, he does all these fucking bike weeks, dude. He does all these bike weeks. He does some good bike weeks. He goes to every one of them. He does the motocross. He goes to drag racing. He does the bagger racing. He does a lot of stuff. He actually commentates a lot of things too. He's a commentary. Let's see. He's probably got a ton of it. And he loves the vintage bikes. He actually rides, I believe, a sports bike as well. A Ducati, maybe. Something like that. New female, okay, racer. I was trying to see if he had some Daytona videos. I like looking at different Daytona videos. So I don't want to just look at one guy's videos. Main Street is a party, though. It's a fun place. It is fun to do. I will tell you that. It's an awesome place. Videos. We got live streams. Anybody live? Okay, he's in Daytona. Let's see. We'll go to videos. Let's see the top videos. Let's see, where was that at? That was that. Let's go to. Yeah, we were in some, but man, I wish I could think of the name of that guy's bike. Rally time in the United States. Let's see. Daytona Bike Week right here. We just came from there. Some of these bikes are just beautiful, though, man. Some of these bikes are amazing. See, more music. Look at that. That is wicked sick. That's some wicked tuna, mate. That's a badass bike. Now, I don't ride crotch rockets anymore, but I would jump on that in a heartbeat. That's a 2022 Suzuki Hayabusa. That's a badass bike. Looks like it was built by Vance and Hines. I bet they freaking have built that bike out like crazy. I bet that some bitch is fast.
The entire 2022 model lineup, and that includes.
Look at that.
Well, this is cool, guys. Coming to Biketoberfest, Suzuki is here. They bring their display, and this is a new Hayabusa, but not just any Hayabusa, because it has been modified for the drag strip, a fresh 4-inch stretch, the Vance and Hines exhaust system, and it is pretty. This will make you just want to spend all your money over here. They've got the entire 2022 model lineup, and that includes this beauty, this baby. This is the white Hayabusa.
Some people say,
you don't know. Are you digging the Gen 3? Absolutely gorgeous.
I don't care.
This is Biketoberfest 20.
Biketoberfest. Yes. It's fall. That's in the fall. Biketoberfest is in
my party bones.
October.
Is tomorrow Friday?
Yeah. Week starts tomorrow.
I can feel it in my party bones.
So, I don't just talk about it. I actually write. This is a famous bartender lady.
Charlies, listen up. I'm going to tell you exactly how. put in the legwork
Noelle,
yourself
she is
and get hired.
She works.
It's not that hard.
Yep.
Every single
Now
bar
in Daytona,
at-
she works, I think, at Froggy's at the door. She bartends right there at the door when you first walk in at Froggy's. I also believe she goes to Sturgis. She goes to a bunch of Myrtle Beach. She's a real big time known bartender on Instagram and TikTok stuff. Let's see how many followers she's got. She's got 116,000 here. I know she's got quite a bit on Instagram as well. She is a professional bartender, guys. She loves the motorcycle rally. She loves the motorcycle. See, here she is. Here's her profile. Okay. So, like I said, she's just
another question that I get all the time. So if you want to work bike rallies, listen up. I'm gonna.
We'll go here. You might want to give them some more water. I didn't put much in there. Yeah, she's big time, man. She's known for some of the events at some of the campgrounds. Of course, you got that video we seen earlier. Let's see. That was already there. Let's see, videos. We seen that one, didn't we? Let's see. Got the big wheel baggers. You got.
Want to give you guys a look at Daytona International Speedway, another one of the hot spots here at Bike Week, guys. It is
3, yeah. And it ain't, I mean, a lot of stuff ain't changed since 2023, I'll be honest with you. That's sick. This is the bad part about Bike Week. Either get DUI drinkers on bikes or you get idiots that don't know how to drive a car. You got bagger racing. You got all kinds of, ooh, that was a rough. Yes. And then you get the dirt bike, motocross, during Daytona Bike Week. This is at the International Daytona Speedway 500, whatever you want to call it, International Daytona 500, Daytona, whatever the Speedway is what it's called. Yes, they put on a motocross. He's getting his ass chewed out, seems like. The security kicks the racer out.
Sir, he's on the broadcast team. He's a champion. He's on TV.
They don't give a shit.
Oh boy. Oh no. Adam C. and Cirillo.
They don't care.
Oh
Yep.
no. Oh no. Oh shoot. Uh-oh. We're gonna have to take a look.
Kick them out.
What happened here?
And he's a racer and
Daytona racing. Even though that is Adam C. and Cirillo, they didn't
yeah,
really stand
he's
up front.
famous, man.
Even
You
though this part of
moron.
the course is not being used right now.
Yeah.
Man,
What
that goes to show you.
goes to show you how you.
Let's get a look at the
think they got-
250s.
These people, they get a little bit of power. Oh, I'm a security guard. I'm a security guy. Now I get to. They wasn't even using that part of the track either. Wasn't even using that part. Like he said, security gets this big ego. They think they can boss people around. Look at that. That's a ugly ass vehicle. That's a 4-seater. Yes, we do not like those. If you want to ride those, ride them somewhere else. Excuse me. As a motorcycle rider, I don't want to see that during Bike Week. That's not a bike to me. That's a car. It's got a steering wheel. Yes, it has 3 wheels, but it has seats and a steering wheel. That is ugly. I'm sorry. I think it would be fun for like riding in the mountains or somewhere, riding around, having fun. I would drive one in the mountains where I'm at, and I would drive one in Florida. I'm just not going to show up to Bike Week and be in the way of motorcycles on this, whatever this is called. It's Slingshot. That's what it's called. They have their own Slingshot rallies and stuff. Okay. Yeah. I'm a badass girl, but I can't ride nothing but a sporty, huh? Can't get up to nothing bigger than a Sportster, huh? Yeah, we done seen that. Retards, seen that. Oh, Black Bike Week. Is there some game? No, there's music going on. No, I tell you what, man, I've been around a lot of these Black Bike Weeks and these black motorcycle rides. Got some good friends that ride motorcycles that's black. And I have to be honest, man, I've never seen any violence or shooting or anything take part at Black Bike Week. Maybe in the past, like years and years ago. But nowadays, Harley Davidson's there. You got other YouTube channels putting on bike shows and all kinds of stuff down there. It's really just a lot of camaraderie, a lot of friendships, a lot of YouTube channels, a lot of people just riding, having fun. And they're like, oh, the whole community's cursed and they're all violent. No, they're not, man. I've been many times around some of my friends and their riders and black people, and let me tell you, I don't see that shit like everybody else thinks. They think they see, or what the media tells them. Now, yes, you go to downtown or you go to the east side or west side of Chicago and the ghetto and that community. Yes, there's going to be shootings and violence and all that shit. Same as Memphis, Nashville, Florida, California, everywhere. Most cities have violence and shit, guys. But that's in the inner cities in those certain communities. That does not represent the whole black community, in my opinion. I'm sorry, but you can say what you want. That does. Now, this is Sturgis. This is the hell out there. It was sunshine one day, and now it is flooding and helling the next day so bad. The streets were flooded. This is coming from JDB Moto. Yes, he has a big channel on YouTube as well. Also, I've seen a guy I know, I would call him a friend, Chris, and his wife Heather, that run Smoke Out. Chris, I've seen him post a video similar to this as well, I believe it was. Yes, that's the streets of Sturgis, or the town next to it. Heavy rain, hell, Main Street, Deadwood. Yeah, Deadwood, South Dakota. Deadwood is where Buffalo Bill got shot and unalived. So they have a big part to do out there at the Deadwood, all that stuff. The rally takes place out there as well. Like I said, there's a lot of places where
Foxy lady, she's so
the rally goes on.
How you doing today? I'm doing amazing. Look at this crowd. You're doing
This was
great.
Oktoberfest
Awesome. Good to see ya.
23. I was there, or I was in 2023. I don't remember which one. I've been to a couple of them, guys. I think it was 2021 or 22. I've been to 2 Biketoberfest. Man, it's on my videos on my other channel that I had. See, a lot of people see my content and they say, oh, what does he know about motorcycles? Or he's not got enough videos posted. How's he got this many subscribers? He doesn't have but like 6 videos and shorts. Well, I got a lot of shorts, but what I'm saying is I've had other channels. I've got a bigger following than people know. Miss Noel. Now that is a beautiful color, but the bike, I don't care for. I don't care for the big wheel baggers. I just don't care for them. They're douchey to me. It's for a certain community in the motorcycle community. I do not take part. They're awesome. There's $100,000 sitting right there or more. They're cool, but they're not that cool. Harley Steve 83. Harley Steve 83. Big booby. Burger Boys. They make some good burgers. They're Daytona guys. Yeah. So there's the clown face. This guy's on a bicycle. There's 2 or 3 of these people that build these bicycles or electric motors. Yeah. And it's funny to watch them. It really is. Biketoberfest, yes. It's fun. Yes, you will go to jail. You have to be careful. This is called something. They call this something. It's boom. Yeah. So I don't know. I hope you guys have enjoyed some of this stuff I've brought you. You can go in and do custom motorcycles. You can look at a lot of stuff. There's a lot of cool stuff. You just got to know where to look, man. Let's look it up. Yes, choppers, some old school choppers. This is my cup of tea right here, guys. Not that one, but my cup of tea is some old school chopper. Yes, you can see with the music, that's Soast to Ghost. He does a lot of stuff. That's a little mini chopper. Original sound. Yeah, we don't want the music. Female chopper ladies. I love the female chopper ladies.
These are some of the cheapest and most reliable to get the job done. First up, we have the tried and true Sportsters. Sportsters have become one of the most popular bikes to turn into choppers for a couple of good reasons. One, they're pretty cheap to pick up, and two, there is a ton of aftermarket support for them. The Evo engine in these Sportsters are widely regarded as some of the most bulletproof engines from Harley Davidson, and overall just make for a really good entry point to building. Now, if you're looking to build a Sportster chopper, there are a bunch of different sites and manufacturers out there making a bunch of dope parts like well-done hardtails, fenders, really everything you need to get started. TC Bros, Lowbrow Customs, Lead Sled, and Throttle Addiction are a few that come to mind. Now, one important note is that not Harley Davidson made more Sportsters. There are quite a few year-over-year differences that will heavily determine just how easy a build would be. But I'd say when it comes down to Sportsters, the best years to look out for would be anywhere from 1991 to 2003. This is because in 1991 they introduced a 5-speed transmission, to 2003 because starting with the 2004 model year with the Sportsters, they changed up a bunch of stuff with the engine mounts, the frame, and the transmission that make modifying it a lot harder. But yeah, love a good Sportster build. Next, we have the Yamaha XS 650s. These XSs are another extremely popular pick when it comes to chopper builds. But looking at them stock, you'd probably think otherwise. The reason why these bikes are so popular is because they made millions of these between the 70s and the 80s, so finding one for cheap isn't really too difficult. And with it being a Yamaha, it has a bulletproof motor that's super easy to work on. Just like the Sportsters, there are a ton of aftermarket parts available for them, especially in the chopper realm of things. TC Bros and Mike's XS are a couple sites that come to mind when it comes to solid XS parts. One thing to consider is that these bikes ended production back in 1985, so they are a little bit older, but that's not to say it's impossible to find one in decent condition. Now, last on this list are the Honda Shadows. While not as popular as the previous mentions, these bikes still make for some awesome chopper builds due to how cheap these can be found used and how easy they are to work on. There's definitely not as many aftermarket parts as the previous bikes mentioned, but they're definitely still out there. TJ Brutal Customs is a manufacturer that comes to mind when it comes to shadows. They have a bunch of sick shadow parts to get your bike looking right. Now, with all this said, really any bike can be built or chopped into really whatever you want it to be.
Can be. Yeah, they've been asleep, babe. This whole time you've been gone. What'd they do? Change them? Hang on. Did they put bigger ones on? Huh? Let me see. Say we're just waking up. Say we're just waking. Oh no. So we were all warm and we're just waking up. Stretch. He's a sweet boy. She just quiet like she's worried. Oh. Why? Madison's still in the bed. Probably. Did you eat over there? What'd you eat? What? Oh.
To shake Paulie's hand and wish him
Yeah,
good
most
luck with the bike. And
most of you guys know
I'm not really
Chopper.
sure what he said, but
I wouldn't buy one of them bikes. I
looked me
actually
in
wouldn't
the
even
face.
buy one.
You know, there's no reason
I know a guy
not to look me in the eye, especially when I'm trying to make a friendly gesture. When somebody runs out of a place like that,
You
to
start
me,
falling
that's a
off
sign
of it. They're not made
feeling
to
guilty
ride,
about
in my
something.
opinion. Though they're bikes. Choppers made to ride. Just
I'm thinking I haven't seen this bike.
These
in like 4
guys,
years.
let me tell you something about American Chopper. No disrespect. They build bikes. They fabricate certain things. They know how to fabricate. But when they don't just build theme bikes. You know, they have a production of chopper bikes that they built when they were real big time popular and everything. You could get one for like 30, 40 grand. It was just a production bike. They already stamped out all the fenders, everything with it. All they had to do was paint it, throw in a motor, whatever color you wanted, blah, blah, blah. You could get one from there. Well, because they're not just making money on theme bikes. You know what I mean? They did that for corporations and companies. They made other choppers. A friend of mine said he saved his money, bought one. He got into a lawsuit. It took like 4 or 5 years for him to get them to even give him his money back. It's like 30, 40 grand or something like that. Maybe more than that. They just put the bike together, basically didn't even use any like sealant to keep the bolts and shit. I swear he said he only got like 200 feet from the shop when he bought it, riding it. And shit started falling off of it. Couldn't even run it. Stopped running. Everything broke down right there. I would not suggest any.
Long fork chopper. The long fork chopper is one of the most recognizable forms of custom motorcycle design. Its most obvious feature is the dramatically extended front forks that push the front wheel far ahead of the frame. This style began appearing in the United States during the 1960s, when riders started modifying older motorcycles to create something that looked completely different from factory machines. By extending the forks, builders changed the entire silhouette of the bike. The motorcycle becomes longer, lower, and visually more dramatic. While the design can make turning slower,
you don't know what that means. That means like 6 over. It means like 6 inches over from the standard, from what it is, you know, what the original is. So
steady hand at low speeds, it provides a smooth and stable feel when riding in a straight line. Over time, the long fork chopper became closely associated with the counterculture, appearing in movies, magazines, and custom bike shows as a symbol of freedom and individuality. Old school chopper. The old school chopper represents the earliest generation of custom chopper building. These motorcycles were usually created from standard American bikes built in the 1950s and 1960s, especially models from Harley-Davidson. Riders would remove heavy or unnecessary parts, such as large fenders, bulky seats, and factory accessories. Frames were often cut and reshaped by hand to create a new riding position and a unique appearance. The work was usually done in small garages with simple tools rather than professional workshops. Because of that, each bike carried small imperfections and personal touches that made it one of a kind. Old school choppers reflect a time when motorcycle customization was driven by creativity and mechanical curiosity rather than commercial custom shops. Bobber chopper. The bobber chopper blends elements from two related motorcycle traditions. Bobbers first appeared shortly after World War II, when riders began modifying their motorcycles to remove excess weight. Shortened fenders, smaller seats, and stripped-down frames were common features. Later, as chopper culture grew during the 1960s, some builders started combining the minimal look of bobbers with more dramatic frame modifications. The result is a motorcycle that remains simple and clean, but still carries the visual personality of a chopper. Bobber choppers usually have shorter forks than extreme chopper builds, but they often include custom handlebars, unique fuel tanks, and a lowered stance. This combination makes them both stylish and relatively practical to ride. Frisco-style chopper. The Frisco-style chopper developed in the San Francisco Bay Area during the height of the custom motorcycle movement in the 1960s. Riders in the city wanted motorcycles that looked custom, but could still handle daily riding through crowded streets and steep hills. One of the defining features is the narrow fuel tank mounted high along the backbone of the frame. This placement gives the motorcycle a lean and purposeful appearance. Builders often removed the large front fender. The riding position usually remains balanced and comfortable compared to more radical chopper designs. Because of this practical approach, the Frisco style became popular among riders who wanted a custom motorcycle they could use regularly without sacrificing reliability.
Where you going, bud?
Psychedelic chopper.
Oh, yeah.
The psychedelic chopper reflects the artistic...
The psychedelic. If you want to see what a psychedelic chopper looks like, just go to fucking Dallas. Go to... I'm telling you, dude. Stoker's Dallas. Stoker's Dallas, bro. That guy has got some of the best tie-dye choppers, every style tie-dye. He's got a Woodstock theme, you know, Janis Joplin, the Woodstock, everybody, all the musicians. Stoker's Dallas, Rick Fairless. Go look up Rick Fairless, R-I-C-K, Fairless, F-A-I-R-L-E-S-S, Rick Fairless. He's got the best tie-dye choppers, and in every style. He names them after like his mom, different things. Dude, I'm telling you, he still builds choppers to today. His daughter rides. They go to Sturgis every year. He's in Dallas, Texas. Rick Fairless, guys, to me, I love a couple of his style choppers. Now, would I ride the tie-dye? Would I actually buy, and have it painted tie-dye? No, it's just, I like tie-dye, but it's not my style.
Energy of the late 1960s and early 1970s. During this period, music, visual art, and motorcycle culture began influencing each other in powerful ways. Custom builders started experimenting with bold paint designs, inspired by psychedelic posters and album art.
A lot of people say it's not
bright colors, swirling patterns, and complex airbrushed images turned motorcycles into moving pieces of art.
Yes.
These bikes often featured long forks, tall handlebars, and flowing shapes that emphasized visual impact. The goal was not only to build a motorcycle, but to create something expressive and unique. Psychedelic choppers captured the experimental spirit of their time and showed how motorcycle design could cross into...
That right there is Rick Fairless. I think that's his, as a matter of fact. That might be one of his choppers, Rick Fairless.
...the world of creative art.
Yeah.
Digger chopper.
A digger.
Digger choppers became popular during...
Right there is Mondo's in Denver. Denver's choppers is Mondo, his partner, the guy that went in business with him, Mondo. Cool dude. Excellent, great character, Mondo. And Denver, like I said, Denver died in he used to race speedboats, and he died racing.
In the 1970s, when custom builders began pushing motorcycle design toward more extreme shapes. These bikes are known for their long...
Let me see what this guy's channel is. Let's see if he can... Now, he's a golfer, so I don't know why he's got that in his...
long fork chopper.
But
the long fork chopper...
It's cool. He showed it, though. Yeah, I'm not...
Today, I'll be playing against one of the top high...
Okay, bud. Let's go back to the choppers. That's not... They're not. Like I said, I'm more of an Indian Larry kind of guy. This guy's got a good style. This is the chopper style.
Think Lana Del Rey.
This guy's just doing an advertisement for clothing. That's what they do. They run the fucking chopper world, in my opinion. They may ride, but they run the chopper world, man. Not this dude here, not Jerry. Jerry with age 23. This guy, he builds his own. That's his first, I think, sporty chopper.
It's good. I mean, it's just
looks good.
I don't really care. And I had it out on a 100-degree day.
Why did you do it poop brown though? I like root beer brown. Root beer color is good. That's nice. But a poop brown, come on, Jerry.
Only out for a little bit.
I like your style, man. But damn, bro.
So anyway, yeah, that guy makes me feel good. I got the starter in there. I mean, she's humming, and no real progress has been made on.
Yeah, he's building.
I take that back. I got the transmission kind of sorted out. She sits on the workbench. I got one of those block off plugs for where the speedo wheel goes. So that goes in, and she is ready.
She moves up.
Go, I believe. Otherwise, I'm still exhaust shopping, and
one day I will build. See this guy here. See, nothing bad. I'm sure he rides. Maybe he don't, but he's advertising clothes. Yeah, he rides, but he's modeling, man. He's modeling clothes. I don't care for that. To me, that's trying to mess with the look of choppers. Don't run the look, man. Come on. And the chopper females out there, oh my God, I love the chopper babes. Damn, there's nothing like them. They're a lot better than the dyno girls, in my opinion. The dyno babes and the street bike, the Suzuki, the crotch rocket girls. They're pretty too, but they're not like chopper girls. Chopper girls are something completely. They come from different stock, man. Tattooed and just beautiful. I mean, they're hard. They don't care to get their hands there. See what I mean? These girls don't care to get their fingers dirty. Yeah, she got fingernails on, but she's doing the work. They don't care to get grease under their nails. I love it. I love it when a girl can work on her own bike. That's what I like. I like it when someone can actually do their own shit. Yeah, see, that's a Sportster. Hardtail, sporty motor, sporty tank, sporty, all that stuff. Real cool chicks. Like I said, chopper chicks are, to me, the best in the community. To me, that's me. I just believe that, in my opinion. It's just my opinion. I believe those women, the chopper babes, are the best. This dude, I'm not saying he's not a chopper guy. I'm saying cool. I don't know who he is. Storm Riders Us, I guess. He's got 124,000 followers. Seems like he models more than he, I don't know. I could be wrong. We'll check him out and see. We'll give him a follow just in case. Yeah, bobbers versus chopper.
Really popular, I love a good bobber and a good chopper. But bobbers typically involve removing any unnecessary parts from a bike and slimming it down as much as possible while still maintaining the structural integrity itself. Just what sparked a Rebel 250 build, which was also my very a chopper if I would consider a sportster chopper. As you can see, they're very different builds. I also find that choppers tend to be a lot more experimental with the builds too, since you are what you can do for style and character. Now, whether or not that
I do too. Yes, I do too. This guy here is real, the real deal. This guy's the real deal, Holyfield. This guy here.
You got two. I need one. You don't need a front seat.
This guy here is awesome
story, man. On the side of the road, we took his line off and ran it.
I think this guy here actually works with like Jason Momoa, and they ride the hell out of these like 1920, 1910 Harley Davidsons. They build them, they do all kinds of stuff. If I'm not mistaken, I believe this is him. Yeah. There's a few out there that Jason Momoa actually works with, these chopper guys. Yeah, see why you don't need to ever buy an Orange County chopper, because they fucking suck, dude. Yeah.
And is it? It is. It's a chopper. Just look at him. Leather jacket, bandana around his head, ape hangers. A real man's man. That fella don't just ride a motorcycle. No, sir. He commands a chrome-colored freedom machine with loud pipes and lower back problems.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe one day
I
could be like him. Wind in my hair, bugs on my sunglasses, living the road life.
But you know what I like
Who am I
best?
kidding? I'll always be a truck guy, safe from the bugs and the birds and whatever comes flying off the back of a gravel truck. But baby, he can teach me how to just ride. Excuse me, sir. Is your name Blade? It is?
The stereotype.
I knew that your name had to be Blade.
They stereotype us so much.
Is there any?
And here's the thing. Whatever, we know who we are, us motorcycle riders, we know who we are. We're not really worried about that. It does happen in the community though. There's a lot of stereotyping in the motorcycle community. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Yes, that color is just freaking nice, dude. That looks good on that. I'm serious. The color, look at the curves of that. Every bit of it is dressed to impress. That's nice. And this is what I'm saying. When you get a female that knows how to work on her own bike, stop the cap. This idiot. I'm serious, guys. Here's what I'm talking about. Chopper. And right now, Japan, I think it's Japan and these other Asian countries, man, they are huge into choppers. Like they have a community that is mind blowing, bro. They got some badass builders over there in Japan and different places like that. They have some awesome builders. 2007 Dragon Slayer chopper, not my style. 18.5. See, and when they first built that style, whoever built that popular was probably selling that for like $100K and probably got it. Now there's, you can go find a Jesse James chopper from West Coast Choppers on Facebook for like 10K. You know what I mean? 10 grand. Some idiot paid 60 grand or more, and now you can go find them for like 10 to 12 grand, and they run. Seriously, go look it up on Facebook. You can go find. I'm telling you guys, that's something I would be building. It would be that right there. No, that's a mini chopper. Okay, so I don't like the big fat back tire. That was the mid 2000s chopper style. You had big dog choppers or big bear chop, whatever they were called. This is more my style. Springer front end, skinny tire, no fucking brakes, no front fender. pan seat, solo pan. This is it. It's my style right there. But like I said, I like a certain style chopper. I don't like all of them. Tips for exactly. Like there's so much stuff that looks cool. That's a beautiful bike, but it's not me. It's not my style. I love the Springer front end, but I don't like that low. Really? Did that really happen?
Orange County Choppers in 2008. Following a legal hiatus, he established Paul Jr. Designs, his own custom motorcycle company.
Did he really pass away? Do we know if this is true? I heard something about it, but I thought it was a hoax, man. Huh. Maybe it's true. Oh, no. They spreading misinformation. Okay, it's fake. Okay. I was going to say, what the hell? That's crazy. Which, shit happens. Life is life. This is my style. I love this Indian Larry kind of look, That's the peanut tank. I've got the peanut tank. I want the Indian Larry 4.5 gallon tank, Indian Larry tank. Like I said, this dude, yes, this stuff that he's advertising, I'm going to tell you something. Probably some of the good quality, best quality stuff. I guarantee you, though, the clothing he's got on and all this he's selling, I promise you, that shit ain't cheap. That ripped up shirt and all that, I wouldn't wear it. I'm not wearing a cut off shirt. I'm just telling you, the shit that he's advertising, I guarantee you, is expensive as hell. Gotta love the kickback. Yeah. Woo-wee. Son, that'll break your ankle quicker than anything. Yeah. Now, I've never talked to anybody that's bought a bike that's had a chopper build from Counts Customs in Las Vegas. Now, you guys know the show, Counts Customs, with Danny out there, Count Danny. I've never talked to anyone personally in real life. He's built a lot of choppers. Now, from the TV point of view, I have seen some of the bikes he's built, some of the choppers. I love the paint. I love the Springer style. I love the 70s style. I love all that stuff on them. But from my understanding, he's built some pretty good bikes. Now, he built the original, like he's seen one guy wanted the Harley Davidson Marlboro Man bike built off the movie. He built that. I think the guy sold it a few years later because it is uncomfortable. It's no seat on it. It's just a pan, a metal pan, basically. So I have never heard anyone talk about how Counts Customs choppers has come out, bikes come out. Truthfully, I don't know. But from my understanding, they built some pretty, and from what I've seen on TV, there's some beautiful bikes, man. There's some beautiful bikes that they built. So I hope everybody's doing good out there. Make sure you guys understand we are a streaming channel.
Maybe you need to donate some freaking money. Donate some.
So this is what. Don't forget to support us streamers, guys. We do enjoy the people that support us. Also, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button. That stuff does a lot. Here we go. We're going to show you a couple of more little things. We have got some new designs to coming out. Yes, that's awesome there. We have that. That's the new AI photo of me. There's Mayor Madani in New York. The idiot there. Look at her. Look at that hat. That's awesome. Can't get much better than that. Don't forget to donate, guys. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Also, you can find those up there in your screen. That's the Cash App. That's the Venmo. That's the PayPal QR code. Let's just get that off there. Here's what we'll do. You can see it going across the bottom of the screen there. We have been going 3 hours and 24 minutes. I've had one super chat for $20 from Steve. Like I said, huge shout out to Steve. Thank you, buddy. I don't do this on a normal. I do stream. I stream all the time. Someone said I should change colors. What do you guys think? Should I change like the colors pattern? Would I get more people in with colors instead of black and white all the time? That's what I'd like to know. Use the default theme. No, I don't know. I think that a lot of people don't get it. I don't really care for the bright colors, you know, like they're like, here, do this. Like, see, we can do blue. We can do some colors. If you guys like colors, we can do colors. Do you guys like the colors? Do y'all want to do blue for today? We did black. We can do blue. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm a fan of all colors. It's pretty neat. You can do all kinds of stuff. StreamYard's actually giving me quite a bit of stuff now. Don't forget to hit that there. If you can't, if you don't know how to do it or find it right there in the chat. In the chat room there's the Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. You can find there, or under my name. The Cash App is Ray's Motor Life 80. What's up? Also, what we're going to do is make that smaller. Let's go here. I think I put a couple of new backgrounds also. Yeah, we did do that one too. We had the parental advisory. Yes, that one. There we go. The background. We did get this one, the new one there today, and then we loaded this one up today. So this one is like an 80s theme. Miami looks like, you know, the 80s, 90s. You got the old stereos from the 70s and 80s. You got the computer. You got the old TVs with the electronics, the games, the movies, just the records, all that. I really find it to be interesting. It's not too bad looking. I still like these though, man. I like this one today. I like the darker ones. They're okay. This is one of my favorites I've created. Let's see here. That's one of my favorites I've created right there. I love that because I'm an old school. I love ninja, jujitsu, samurai. I love all that nostalgic shit. Taekwondo for 8 years and then Muay Thai for the last 20. So I do practice and study certain things. We have the 80s. We have the 80s. We can go back to the 80s. I love the 80s. We have the Nashville skyline as well. That is why it's called the Batman building. It looks like the Batman ears and stuff. We have the Matrix, guys. This is the Nebuchadnezzar, inside the Nebuchadnezzar in the Matrix movie. Also, we have the angels, the warrior angels. We have, let's see, we have the Matrix City. We got some space shit going on. We've got the old podcast studio set up there. This contains some may find disturbing. Viewer description is advised. Yes. Also down here we have the old Star Wars looking shit. We have the Game of Thrones. We have the old school chopper builders. We have the Ninja Turtles podcast, Heroes in a Half Shell podcast, I should say. Then we have them in the subway. We have the Splinter. We have Turtle Power Honor live from the layer. Then we go back to the old school. That's me right there, by the way, if you don't know. Also, we are going to jump in. I like this one though. So what I want to show you guys is this right here. This was, don't understand. I do ride motorcycles. I'm on my Ultra Classic right here. Yep, sounds good, don't it? My Harley Davidson. Yeah, it was nice out yesterday. Now it's all rainy today. Rain last night, rain today. So, yes, I wear the half shell. I have a full size helmet, a modular full face. It's just a Daytona brand. If any companies out there want to send me any, carbon fiber, any lighter helmet, carbon fiber or modular, wants me to share or test ride their helmet and promote it, let me know. If you want to sponsor the channel, not really sponsor and pay me. If you just want to send me a helmet to sponsor a video or something, let me know. That goes out to any motorcycle company out there or anything like that. I like doing that. I don't like sponsors. I don't really work with a lot of people, but if any company likes to send me something, I do have a 07 Ultra Classic, by the way. Do not send me anything for a new bike. And like I said, once again, we will go back to saying if somebody wants to donate a Street Glide or a Road Glide, a touring bike for the channel, and you will be promoted on the channel from 17 or whatever up, we will I will contact some people I know in the motorcycle community. I can make this happen. If someone donates me a running bike that's lower miles and newer, Street Glide or Road Glide, I will contact some people in the community, and I will take my Ultra Classic, and we will try to get some companies to work with us and repaint it, fix it up, fix the things that need fixed, go over it, do everything they can, make it like brand new, and we could give it away to a veteran if anybody's interested in that. Shout out to any company that would want to donate a newer bike to me to ride and keep, and then I would donate mine, and we could, hopefully get what I really want, like I said before, get a first time ride, someone without a motorcycle. I don't want a veteran that owns 2 to 3 Harleys to have this bike. And we could do raffles if that's what you want to do, however you guys do it, to raise money for your organization. And then the winner would get the bike. You could sell the tickets. That's your deal. I'll let you guys deal with that stuff. I don't want to have anything to do with that stuff. I would just want to donate the bike if a bike was donated to me. That way we could raise money for your organization, and also, have some companies redo my bike, and then maybe it would go for a lot more money, raise you a lot more money. And also it would help a veteran, get them into a first Harley Davidson, their first motorcycle, someone that don't own one, someone that needs one for, that really needs the wind therapy, because I understand the veterans, guys. I'm not a veteran, but I know a lot of people, veterans, and a motorcycle, a lot of people can't afford them. And trust me, it's why I ride an older one. I can't go buy no $50,000 fucking new Harley Davidson. Well, they're like 30 something, 40, still expensive. But what I'm saying is, if anyone out there is interested in donating a bike to the channel, let me know. And we will work something out, and we will get mine going, fixed up. And that way we can find a company, a veteran owned company that can raise money for them and give a veteran a bike. Sounds good to me. How can you go against that, man? How could someone be against that? Someone wants to donate to my channel. Thank you. Also, I've got to get off here and get something to eat. I need to use the bathroom. I need to run to town. I got many things to do. We will come back either later, or we will be back here in the morning live. Don't miss us. Turn your notifications on. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Do not forget to share this content out. Watch the live streams and the videos. I need those watch hours up. Stay in your lane or crash the damn thing.